There you go.
Hello and welcome everybody back to Tales from Fellfayre Manor, where we are not in Fellfayre Manor. At least not this time, as all of you slept in the inn last night. And for the most part of you, had extraordinarily restful and quiet nights. Although Patty had some disquieting dreams that still haunt her lightly as the sunlight starts filtering in through the windows, and all of you start waking up. Patty feels a distinct sensation of just a feeling that she's familiar with. The feeling of just so many eyes on her. It's uncomfortable.
Does Patty remember her dream as she wakes up?
Yes, she still remembers those strange images that she saw. They stand out clearly in her memory.
All right, and just to make sure I have everything sorted out in my head. What were the important details of the dream again?
The important details of the dream again were that she was just hanging out in the inn and like walking around town, but at the corner of her eyes she kept seeing like little black dots, and when she turned to get a better look at them, she managed to spot that they were eyes before they disappeared. Just everywhere in the shadows, eyes. And when she looked up at Fellfayre Manor, she saw the moon blinking.
Okay, I thought I was forgetting something. I forgot about the eyes in the shadows.
Yeah.
I
Nothing
hate
but
that
eyes.
moon. I don't like the moon. Don't trust the moon. Moon's haunted.
Moon's haunted. Click, click.
Moon's haunted.
Moon's haunted. So, all of you start waking up. Do you want to roll for initiative? Clickety clackety, you're about to not get a taggity.
We did it so far the entire time, so why not?
Yeah. Go ahead.
I always want to roll d20 because initiative.
Yeah.
63.
30.
Hey.
27.
Nice. Man, Jonah had a real good rest.
I
Right,
just
so
woke up.
yeah, order is Jonah, Father David, Patty, and Raymond.
Okay. I'm an EP guy.
You an eepy little guy.
Yeah, so Jonah will wake up first, as has kind of become tradition.
This has become tradition.
Let's see. He'll be mildly confused when he wakes up in a completely different place again. But then remember, like, oh, right, we slept at the inn, or the pub.
Yeah.
So he'll go ahead and start waking up and everything. And check to make sure if he has, like, money to get something to eat for breakfast. Let's
Nice.
see. On a 6 up, I do. Or 4 and below, since we're rolling low on this system. Yep, I do in fact have.
You have indeed a few pounds with which to buy some breakfast. You had them
Hell
tucked
yeah.
away in one of your socks. It was why you were walking weird the other day.
Yeah, you always have to keep some money stashed around you where they don't expect it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like underneath your skin or inside of your cheek cavity.
Ew.
Yeah. So Jonah will see that everyone else is asleep. And I believe there is some type of bakery a few minute walk around or walk over, correct?
Oh, there is. You're not
I mean-
sleeping in the same room, by the way. You have separate rooms.
Ah.
Also, this is a small British town. There are probably like 3 bakeries right next to each other,
Yep.
Oh, yeah, good point.
with a family feud going back 300 years.
Oh, yeah, of course. Of course.
Yep.
And every once in a while, a Romeo and Juliet story plays out.
Mm-hmm.
That's when
And then a
Hopefully
new
less
bakery is made.
deaths.
Where do you
Hopefully
think?
less deaths.
Where do you think the third bakery came from?
Ah.
Yeah,
Aww.
I like that.
Make bread, not war.
Yeah, so I will go to the Montague one.
As you walk down the stairs from the upper floor where the rooms to the little inn/pub is, you see Andante already sitting at one of the tables with a mug of coffee and a newspaper. And there is Angus behind the counter, who smiles wildly at you and waves you over. Oh, lad! I hope you had a restful night's sleep. Let me fix you some oatmeal.
I think I slept better than I have in probably since I got here, honestly.
Hey, that'll be the effects of the ghost mansion. Or maybe the asbestos in the walls, who knows? He gives a big grin and starts fixing you some breakfast.
I mean, there are a few holes in the wall, but I'm sure it's fine.
The building's also older than asbestos.
Yeah.
Probably.
They had asbestos in Roman times.
Yeah, they did. They did. But they used it for drinking and not for building.
That's obviously a much better use for it.
Obviously, put them in your wine. It'll make you feel good and fuzzy.
No, that's lead acetate.
No, they did do that with asbestos.
Point is that we don't have to worry about asbestos in the wall of our old Victorian England home. We do, however, have to worry about the lead fumes coming off of the green paint.
Oh,
Yeah.
absolutely. You've got no idea what you're talking about. Everything's like nice and plastered over with white. No,
And also,
green
no, the
paint
Paris
here.
screen. And also, the Paris screen's arsenic.
Mm.
And
Oh shit,
lead.
it's arsenic? Fuck.
There's lead and arsenic in it, as far as I remember.
Hmm.
But
You don't
yeah,
want to breathe
yeah.
it in, basically. You just don't want to.
Yeah.
You just
It's
don't.
bad for you.
Anyway,
It's
speaking,
Yeah,
bad
yeah.
for you.
Just ask
speaking,
Napoleon.
yeah. Anyway, speaking of lead and arsenic, what about breakfast?
Indeed. It doesn't seem like Angus is going to let you go, Jonah, as he already places a bowl of oatmeal on the counter. It is the most delicious smelling oatmeal you have ever set nose upon. It's got apple slices in it that are cooked to perfection. They're still just a little bit crunchy, but they're mostly just nice and soft and warm. There's cinnamon in there. You can tell that he sprinkled some sugar on top to give that nice crunchy crust.
Well, looks like I don't have to go to Montague's bakery. Because I mean, if I go there, like most of what the guy there is gonna say is how Eulette is just terrible and never should have even gone the rank of captain.
Right.
Obviously.
He might not even be a real captain. Thought about that? What's up with a nautical themed bakery anyway?
Yeah, that's what Montague says.
He would know. He would know best.
But I mean, I'm not gonna turn down a good bowl of oatmeal.
Mm-hmm.
Yum yum.
You sit down, you start eating your oatmeal, at which point Father David starts waking up. Father David, you feel so very rested, but at the same time, you do feel like you're missing something. You know, a strange but comforting weight upon your feet or something. A little bit of warmth and a divot in your cover.
Kitty. He just thinks like you can see the little sleep bubbles popping away from his noggin. Blinks and frowns a little bit because no, no kitty.
No kitty.
He'll sit up, stretch, get the cracks out of his back, and get nice and dressed and presentable. Flinching a little when he kind of closes his hand around the door handle. Just, those are fucking sore.
The wounds from the crucifix are still angry.
He'll sigh, but open up the door. and close it and shuffle downstairs.
The moment you enter downstairs, Angus greets you in kind. Father David, wonderful to see you up and about. Come have some oatmeal. He waves
Oh.
you over to the counter.
Mouth half full of this cinnamon apple goodness. You should really have some.
Good morning to you too, Angus, and you as well, Andante and Jonah. It's good to see you awake. You're starting to get up earlier than me.
Andante nods at Father David, gives a small smile, before going back to his newspaper.
Local dumbass dies in Spooky Mansion.
But
Terrible.
he's still a part of EU.
How did they find out?
They'll never know. David's gonna sit beside Jonah and imbibe in a bowl of oatmeals. As he waits for the bowl to get properly done up, he will reach into his pocket and he'll take out the monies.
Oh.
He'll take out a decent amount of money and put it on the counter. I'd like to get everyone here. Everyone at the manor now here. A bit of breakfast, Angus, if you wouldn't mind.
Angus gets back with the bowl of oatmeal, looks down at the money, gives a huff. Your money's no good here, priest. It's on the house, he says, turning from mock sour to his usual friendly smile.
He slowly takes the money and slides it back into his pocket. You're not going to get away from me that easy, Angus.
Oh, aye. But I'll get away from you eventually. It'll just take more effort.
Right. How did you sleep, lad? And he turns and looks at Jonah.
Pretty good. I guess every once in a while getting out of that place might be good for us.
Aye, Angus says from the kitchen.
Yeah. We might be spending more nights here than not. Considering.
I mean, we still gotta. We can't just leave that place how it is.
I don't plan on leaving it high and dry neither. No, I just figure when we get done with things at the end of a day, or later in the night, we'll just have to come back down here instead of staying up in there.
And that's about the time when Paddy Green wakes up.
Patty's been up for a little while at this point. A lot has been happening, but Patty has yet to give up on her. Has yet to give up on her morning. Fucking routine. There, words, English. Patty's yet to give up on her morning routine. She just makes sure that she has nice, clean clothes, puts her face on, so to speak, styles her hair. Regardless of how much stress that she's under, she'll be fucked if she's gonna let that up. It's commitment more than anything else. A morning ritual.
Right.
She comes downstairs, still kind of a little out of it. Nods politely and wordlessly to Angus as she gets some of the oatmeal that Joan is eating. It's absolutely delicious. Patty's very happy with it. Sits down at the table, puts like 2 mouthfuls of oatmeal in, and then announces.
Oh, go ahead, sorry.
So the moon was staring at me when I was sleeping last night.
David pauses and looks at her.
I'm sorry, that was a really terrible and awful way to state that. I had a dream where there was a bunch of eyes staring at me from shadows, and then...
I was fully willing to believe that the moon just grew eyes after I went to sleep.
No, that'd be fucking wild, wouldn't it? No, the moon blinked
Not
at
the
me
crazy.
after
It wouldn't be like the craziest thing at this point.
Jonah-san, please, let her finish.
Aliens would in fact be the craziest shit. But I had a bunch of eyes staring at me from the shadows. I was walking around the little town here. And then when I looked over to Fellfyre Manor, the moon blinked. And then I woke up.
Gracious. Are
I
you
don't know if
feeling
that's...
alright, Miss Green?
I feel as about as well as a person can feel in these kinds of circumstances. I'm not going to say that I'm doing perfect, but stress management has always been a skill, so I am managing. I don't normally have such poignant dreams, though. I don't really remember them all that well.
I
I kind of have,
see.
like, normal dreams. So I don't know if that's, like, a weird stress thing, because I'm dealing with stuff I've never done before, or if there's, like, weird prophecy shit. But, I have read at least one fantasy novel, so I wanted to get that out to the table before anything else.
Right. Can I roll an idea roll for David to see if
Go.
he recalls the peeping Tom ghost?
Go right ahead.
Oh, I was expecting you to say, has ever read a fantasy novel.
The answer is no.
Clear lie.
That's a 64. Brain power. That should make it.
Nice. Yeah, what Patty's telling you about rings familiar to Father David. It does remind him a lot of what he's read and heard about Blithely Bedford, the peeping Tom.
You know, Miss Green, that reminds me of one of the ghosts from the manor.
Oh
He
yeah,
rubs
creepy
his
guy
chin a
ghost.
bit.
But,
Yeah, Blithely
I don't like
Bedford.
I don't like the guy. I don't want to say his name. I don't know if it's got like some weird stuff like the other thing we don't talk about, but I'm hoping it does.
Right. My apologies, Miss Green.
No, it's all right. This is mostly just a stress response. This is really good oatmeal, though.
I wouldn't think
It
most
was
of the
very
ghosts
nice.
could get that far away.
Do you recall having any dreams like this while we were in the manor?
No, normally I don't have dreams about like stuff relating to real life, like weird fantasy stuff and like wish fulfillment, that kind of thing.
Lately, there has been a good amount of, sleeping, group sleeping in the same room. And there hasn't been any of those instances. Do you think you and Dr. LeBlanc might need to be in the same room, or how should we go about this?
I personally am not necessarily terrified of being stared at. It is literally my entire job.
Oh yeah, you
I
do
leave a
the
lot of
videos.
comments. I don't show pictures. I make sure my feet don't stay in frame. Let's put it that way. Um, I'm just worried about what else this thing can do. And I'm more than happy to stay with Cell in case she's feeling nervous.
It's a good plan. Would you like me to try and perform a blessing on you and Dr. LeBlanc at all, Miss Green?
Patty is quiet for a second. Puts a little effort into choking something down or choking down an acerbic comment. And then nods and like, yeah, that'd be great, David.
Nods. Takes another bite of oatmeal. Where's Angus?
Angus is in the kitchen. And that's about the time where Raymond wakes up. Sorry, Raymond. No D at the end.
He has not gotten the D yet.
He's not gotten the D.
Stop.
It's easy to remember.
Stop it!
Not necessarily from lack of trying.
Not even awake yet. Already getting attacked. This is the true discrimination that rich white men face in this world.
I'm fucking hurt you.
Raven wakes up with not a massive hangover, but a hangover he's not used to anymore since his college days. It's been a while since he emptied a box of wine.
Uh-huh.
I would even go so far as to say he never emptied a box of wine. Bottles, sure. But not whatever the fuck kind of paint thinner this was.
A box is next level. It is unfucking tamed.
It is.
Yep.
It is, actually.
That's like Cult of Dionysus shit.
Oh yeah.
My mom used to drink white wine out of a box, so I know what that stuff tastes like. I know what it smells like. It's not good.
Yeah.
When we move from cylinders to right angles, we know shit is getting real.
Exactly.
My parents drink boxed wine too. They found some decent ones, they say, but I don't like wine to begin with, so I cannot verify.
It's just the adults' epi juice, okay?
Epi-
Yeah.
Juice.
I mean, my grandmother also did, but I can't exactly speak for her specific taste in it.
This is too common an archetype, I think. Anyway, Raymond wakes up with a pounding head. And well, let's see. Probably go. There isn't. I would assume there is like a public bathroom down the hall, kind of deal here, right?
yeah.
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 Like I don't think the pub has like a room with a bathroom in it. That'd be a bit fancy.
No. Yeah, it's just rooms with beds, and then there's the bathroom on the first floor.
Yeah. So Raymond will go to that bathroom, fondly remembering his childhood, his teenage time in Germany, where that's all too common actually. And will just drink water straight from the faucet for a while
No.
to rehydrate himself.
Going the horse method, I see.
Yeah.
I mean, there's probably no glass there. So, yeah.
You can cup your hands like an adult.
Can
That's-
you?
No.
No.
You gotta lean in there. You gotta get the full lip action going. That's the horse method, baby. That
Exactly.
reminds you you're alive.
If we can't hear the Slurpees, then you're not doing it right. You ain't living right.
Right?
boy.
Exactly.
Can we roll to hear the Slurpees?
Yeah, okay.
Roll or listen.
Roll to hear Raymond.
Yay.
Roll to hear Raymond suck
Damn.
the water out of a faucet.
Let's see if I can hear. Let's see. Listen. What the fuck
Damn,
is listen?
I got a bad roll on that. I'm too busy thinking about oogles McGoogles.
Just deep throating the whole thing.
Yeah, let's see if I can hear him deep throat. I can hear him deep throat the faucet.
I got a 9 out of 73.
Holy shit! You can hear the glug and the sounds that his Adam's apple is making.
They're
as
all
it
like-
pops up and down his
they're all like-
throat.
We getting the big gluckies, boy.
There are big glug glug.
Lucky sucky 3000.
There are big glug glug sounds and the occasional like almost throwing up noise. Because there's still a lot of like it's not in his stomach anymore, but it's clearly like in his system still. He's not feeling well.
Yeah, and you're getting like water all over your face and down your neck, because you're just
Down
a
the
slut
sleep-
for that
yeah.
water.
Down
He's
his-
gonna be one soggy boy.
Down his Ebenezer Scrooge sleeping suit.
Luckity suckity, let's get fuckity.
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
He will then actually Raymond will just throw over his morning mantle, like just over the wet sleeping thing, and go downstairs. The nightcap still on his head.
Morning mantle?
Yeah, like a little like kind of like a fuck we
Morning robe.
morning robe. Yeah, sorry.
Okay,
I'm sorry. It's Mantel in German, so you know
that's fair. I was just confused for a second. Like, what the fuck?
it's okay. Anyway, so yeah, he goes down in his morning robe, just half wet, half head pounding, nightcap on his head. He's clearly not having a good day because he clearly didn't have a good night.
Or had too good
I
of a
love that
night. One of
Raymond's
the
the
way.
kind of guy who sleeps with a nightcap.
Oh yeah, absolutely. We established that last time.
We did.
I mean, from what we know about Raymond, what else would he wear to bed?
Right? This is what he was taught. How a gentleman goes to sleep, especially if you have enough money. So that's what you go with.
David's gonna look over and see Raymond fucking struggling, and he's gonna get up, move over to like the nearest empty seat and pull it out for Raymond. Here you go. Mr. Shafter, have a seat.
Raymond will sit down, just lay his head on the table, and just kind of stare into nothingness.
David's gonna rub his back gently, like, oh no.
You're
Lucas comes
looking
over.
a bit rough. You good?
I could really use a can of coffee.
And just like magic, there is a gigantic steaming mug of coffee. Like you have to use 2 hands to lift that thing, coming right up, just being placed in front of Raymond, alongside a bowl of porridge and a side of fries.
By whom?
By Angus.
Oh, by Angus. Thank you, barkeep.
Can we also get some eggs for Raymond?
Aye, coming right up. There
Yeah,
you
eggs
are,
would be a
lad.
great idea.
Take it easy.
Raymond will start nibbling on one of the fries.
He's chewing them down like he's a little bunny rabbit.
Yeah.
The saddest little Benoy.
The saddest little Benoy.
Pat, pat, pat.
How did everyone else sleep? Head still on the table, by the way.
He slept
Significantly better than you, it seems.
A low bar.
Oh, also, Moon's haunted and has eyes now?
Yeah, that sounds about right. Nibble, nibble, nibble.
Miss Green had a disturbing nightmare the other night.
Moon's haunted.
Raymond will force his head upwards so he can see you guys straight and not at a 90-degree angle. What are you talking about?
Moon's haunted.
Moon's haunted.
Thought that sounded straightforward enough. Maybe you just aren't awake yet.
Miss Green had a nightmare, and leans into Raymond's ear a little. Miss Green had a bit of a nightmare the other night, and pretty sure it has something to do with the Peeping Tom ghost.
Oh, so Peeping Tom and the moon gets eyes and stares in the window. That makes sense, yeah.
So the actual dream was I was in the village wandering around, and I started noticing eyes coming out of the shadows, like the corner of my vision. Wandering around, that's happening for a bit, until I look over to the mansion, and I can see the moon, and the moon blinks, and I wake up.
Right.
And then I think, man, some cornbread would fuck with this oatmeal.
That's fair.
I wish they had that.
I never studied dream interpretation or something like this, but I mean, it seems straightforward, right? The moon is always watching us, always looking in every window. So
So I brought it up because As I said before, and I thought it was very clever, I have read at least one fantasy novel in my entire life. And I also don't normally have like weird, very poignant dreams. So it might just be stress related. Might not. Meh.
Given what's been going on lately, I wouldn't want to take the chance. Thank you for letting us know, Miss Green.
I mean, I'm saying it's a 50-50 chance on stress dreams or ghosts.
Yeah, for all we know, the pub is
Oh,
haunted.
small
too.
chance of aliens?
For all we know, the pub is haunted too.
My money's on aliens, though. I'm always one for a long shot bet like that.
Oh no, they're putting fluoride in the water. Bust out your tinfoil hats.
Patty feels a familiar pressure next to her. She looks down. There's Basker's big old meaty head just lying on her lap.
Oh, baby!
Baby! Patty is completely distracted now.
He makes delightful sounds as his ears are being floppered.
There is so much skin on that boy.
Yeah.
What's he
Fine
doing with all
flop
that
material.
skin?
Being the best, obviously.
Eventually, Dr. Celeste LeBlanc joins the rest of you for breakfast as well. Incidentally, at the same time where Angus gets back with 2 delicious-looking fried eggs for Raymond. Here you are, lad. Oh, and a bowl coming up for the lady.
Thank you very much for this wonderful breakfast, Angus.
Oh, it's nothing, anything. Anything for the priest and the weirdos living in the house.
Right.
You say that like Father David isn't one of these weirdos.
Right?
Hey, but he's also the priest.
The title of priest does get a little bit of respect in most places. Now, how did you sleep last night, Dr. LeBlanc?
Oh, I slept wonderfully. I don't think I've slept this well in days. We should do this more often.
I see. Rubs his chin. Thonk.
You're looking thoughtful.
Just trying to figure something out, really. To catch you up a little bit, what would you like to, Miss Green?
Fuck. All right. Next time I have a prophetic dream, I'm just gonna wait until everybody is down.
Good plan.
Had a spooky dream. Was wandering through the village. There's eyes in the shadows that I spotted. I wandered around for a little bit. Looked towards the mansion. Saw the moon. The moon blinked. It was very spooky. It was like being in a Lovecraft novel, except with less gamer words.
Well, that's disconcerting. A lot of eye imagery.
Aye.
It does. It does line up with one of the common hauntings in the mansion.
That's what I was thinking, yeah.
Yeah. Bedford? Lightly?
Wait. Miss Green's a little worried that the name might be invocative.
Oh, right.
It's probably not. It's just really early in the morning to begin thinking about sex criminal ghosts. I haven't even finished my oatmeal.
You're right.
This is definitely a after oatmeal conversation.
Absolutely.
David's gonna slowly migrate from Raymond to Patty and pat her shoulder gently with a great concern.
You have 2 hands, you know. You can pat 2 shoulders.
I don't know how far apart they are. You
Well,
goob.
draw one of us
Just
closer to the other.
Stretch.
You are the strongest. You're the strongest member of this group, stat-wise.
Flex through space.
Flex through space.
Now we're thinking with portals.
Ray, whatever the fuck his name is, Muscle Man of Mystery.
Really, Raymond just wants more back pats, but he's not willing to admit that yet.
Raymond is dipping his fries into his scrambled eggs and just really slowly eating them.
Yeah.
Sorry, psychic muscle man of mystery.
Right.
My apologies. Everyone I know that's everyone's favorite superhero.
What superhero?
I mean, it is now.
David, you know what a superhero is, right?
Oh, yeah, I do know what superheroes are.
Okay.
I watched VeggieTales as a kid.
No. No.
Patty feels a weight and a pain on her leg. And she looks down. Basker has pawed at her leg. With his big ol' boofy paw just planked right there on her thigh, his nail sticking in just a little bit. He looks up at her with big droopy eyes, eyelids just so far down.
Aww. Patty steals a small spoonful of not Sawyer. Wrong character. Steals a spoonful of Raymond's eggs to feed him to Basker and gives him some more pets.
Nice.
Yeah,
Aw,
right.
baby.
Raymond doesn't even complain. Just,
He very
I don't think he
noisily,
notices.
he very noisily eats the egg. You hear from the kitchen, "Hey, don't let him badger you into giving him any of your eggs. He gets 2 on his breakfast every day."
But he's such a
Wouldn't
good
dream
boy.
of
He can
it.
have a third.
Wouldn't even dream of it. Definitely not. This is a secret between you and me, Basker. We are partners in crime now.
As you lean
Just
in, he
holding his
looks up.
face.
As you lean in, he looks up at you adoringly. He sticks out his tongue and lemons the very tip of your nose.
Oh, baby. He gets no
There's.
scritchy scritch. He's getting so many scritches.
So many scritches. That dog is just getting fed scritches, and he is
Oh.
happy about it.
The partner in crime.
Found it.
Now that I've
Powder.
inhaled my oatmeal, I will also begin giving that boy some scritches.
That boy is very much enjoying the scritches. Eventually, he even, leans on one side of his hip, just cocking his hip a little bit. Leans his back against the counter. Starts panting a little bit as he's getting the good scritches.
Yes. Yes. This is how you buy the loyalty of your partners.
What?
Your bee's
What?
the best boy.
He's the best boy. What state of completion are the bowls of oatmeal of Jonah and Patty at?
Seeing as how I just finished eating, Patty's done.
Yeah.
Jonah is as well.
How's Raymond doing?
Raymond, noticing that everyone else has finished eating, will take his food to go. By which I mean he picks up the plate of scrambled eggs, dips the fries into it, and then goes upstairs to get dressed with the plate.
Oh, well, there he goes.
He's kind of wobbly.
I was expecting you to just dump the entire plate into your unhinged jaw.
Yeah.
Oh god, no, it would just come straight up again.
David's gonna grab the finished bowls together for Angus.
Angus comes out soon after, sees David in the process of grabbing bowls. Goes over and takes them off his hands. "Hey, you're an angel, father. Thank you."
Let's hope that's not true anytime soon.
Let's hope. We've only just gotten used to you.
You'll have plenty of more time to get used to me. I'm still kicking.
Knock on wood.
Oh yeah, knock on wood. Knocks on the fucking bar.
Hey, I'd better get this cleaned up. And you lot, well, you're done with breakfast. Do whatever you want. I recommend going out and having a stroll in the woods. Perhaps going for some local sightseeing?
Oh, that reminds me. I got a hmm, I got snacks yesterday when I was at the store. For you lot. I'm gonna go upstairs really quick and go get those.
Snack sounds lovely.
Ooh, yeah, definitely.
Angus, would you mind if they had room snacks?
Oh, I wouldn't mind at all. Just clean up after yourselves.
All right. And David makes a motion for Jonah to follow.
I'll follow.
And we'll go upstairs with Jonah, and into David's very very tidy room. There will be like grocery bags, and he will take out bags of chips and some soda for Jonah and hand it to him.
Hell yeah.
Wasn't quite sure which ones you liked in particular. I hope you don't mind.
Ooh. Jonas will be absolutely excited to have junk food.
Fuck yeah, junk food.
Forget
Hell
What every
yeah.
growing teen needs.
Yes.
Yes. Oh, you don't need to worry. I'm not exactly picky. I will grab a bag at random. What are British chip
Chip flavors.
American style chip.
flavors?
Those such American style just means they're bigger.
And it means they're like weird kind of barbecue, but not quite barbecue chip.
Yeah,
Someone who has
Tom,
had
No,
what
the
that's-
American
flavor.
is.
That's Texas style.
Someone
No,
who has
that's just
had
American. Sorry, go ahead.
yeah, like someone who has had barbecue or barbecue sauce once described to them.
Oh, that's fair.
Yeah, it's like barbecue's strange cousin that doesn't stop smiling.
Yeah, the wish not calm barbecue.
Kind of, yeah.
Barbecue that's got a hole in all of its pants pockets.
Delivered straight from Sunnydale.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
After a few minutes, by the way, Raymond will come down dressed. God, I don't want to say dressed better, but dressed at least in a way that he can go out into the street. Like he actually has shoes on.
Wow.
He put
Very
another
step for him.
he put another jacket over his morning robe and the wet nightgown.
The wet nightgown?
Yeah, because of the water drinking earlier.
Oh,
So
right.
is he still wearing his nightgown?
Yeah, he didn't get changed as much as like he added more clothes to himself.
So he's wearing his nightgown.
Yeah.
His little Scrooge nightgown.
The nightcap is still on, yeah.
The
But he-
nightcap is still
the
on.
nightcap-
The nightgown is still on.
the nightcap is still on. He put a tweed hat over it.
The nightcap stays on during sex.
Obviously.
Yeah, of course.
It's essential.
Can I say that David and Jonah leave the room just as Raymond starts to go down the stairs? Mr. Shafter.
Raymond just wants to go back to the mansion and like I don't know, sleep off his hangover or something.
David grabs a bag, an individual shopping bag, and it seems to be filled with books. He'll pick it up, and he'll leave the room with Jonah.
Hell yeah.
Jonah's got snack chips and soda.
It's a good day to be a teenager.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. And sees Raymond starting to go down the stairs, looking like the madness has gripped him. And he'll pat Jonah twice as he kind of like quietly and briskly slips forward and loops an arm very easily around Raymond's arm.
Raymond also picks up the can of coffee and his cup and takes both of them with him while slowly drinking the coffee.
No.
Yeah.
We won't be taking Angus's nice kitchenware out of the pub.
Hey, you bring that off the premises, you pay for it.
Raymond
Apologies, Angus.
Wait, Raymond mumbles something, reaches into the pocket of his jacket and just picks out like, I don't know, a 50-pound note.
You're actually not meant to pay for it. It means I want to keep me good mug.
It's all right. We'll get you a nice big cup of coffee when we get to the manor. How's that sound?
All right.
Hey Angus, you got any to-go cups?
You're a funny lad. I like you.
How much money do I have on me as a character? Let me look. Could I buy this pub outright?
I don't think he'd give it up,
You wouldn't.
especially not to the likes of you.
Definitely.
Dressed in 3 layers, including your nightgown and Scrooged sleeping cap.
Yep.
I have 130,000 pounds on hand.
Christ.
That's too much.
I know. There's like
That's too
It's
much,
too fucking
man.
much.
there's like 1.5 million in his savings. Here's the worst part though. I know for a fact that Father David has just as much because we rolled the same stats.
He's not flaunting it, though.
That's true. But still. Okay, Raymond will set down the coffee mug and the coffee can, takes a large gulp of the coffee though, and then seems to be ready to leave. Also, Father David, I don't know. I don't think you have to roll anything here though, but this is like college Raymond. This is very much like second year student in Princeton Raymond.
David, who did not grow up with Raymond, fortunately and unfortunately.
You could have
No
saved
idea
them.
this.
You could have fixed
Could
them.
have saved him.
You could have fixed them.
I can fix him. Once
Make him
things are
worse.
put down, once again, just kind of slips his arm right through Raymond's, holds on to him, and looks at the others briefly as they head towards the door. Like one arm looped around Raymond's, the other holding onto this bag of books and other things.
Dr. Celeste joined you not too long. So what's with all the books then?
Oh, they're coloring books. And crayons and stickers.
Oh. Well, that's sweet of you, David.
As a snack.
No, not as a snack.
You need coffee, Raymond, Dr. Celeste says as she pats his back.
Oh yeah. He's like, Raymond is miserable, but this isn't his first rodeo. Clearly, he went through this several times before.
Man, the townsfolk thought they got a show when they saw David running through the town. Now they get the weird American rich boy
Who
in
can't
that
hold,
fucking
who
outfit,
can't hold his liquor? Yeah.
Yep.
getting led back up to the manor by the priest and the local professor.
Just waiting for
Oh,
the
yeah.
It do be pretty whack.
just local paper the next day. American bozo shows us why we are superior still.
Yeah. There are some eyes on you as you lug Raymond through the village. You pass a couple of people. You hear snippets of conversation. You see that mean goth girl hanging out with a young man in a very colorful shirt. You hear a moment of, "You really think Jocelyn is that cool, Colin? You're such a dork."
Aww.
Eventually, you make it back to the mansion.
I think David should carry me, like at the end of An Officer and a Gentleman.
If if Raymond starts to struggle, he'll
We struggle. Jesus.
like if he starts tripping
Everything
over
is a
himself.
struggle for Raymond.
Oh man.
At this moment, everything's a struggle. But if he starts tripping over himself super hard,
No. No, he won't. Let's go home. Get ready to find some more ghosts.
Oh, yeah. You approach Fellfayre Manor, and as you do so, it almost seems as though this comfortable blanket gets slowly peeled from atop you. You feel a little more sharp, a little more present. Being in the village is wonderful, but you almost felt like you were dulled down there for just a little while. Perhaps it was just the comfort, knowing that you weren't liable to be murdered by ghosts in your sleep. But you do feel sharper as you approach the manor.
David looks upon the manor and like his expression kind of darkens. But he'll take the keys and he'll open up the door, briefly unlooping his arm from Raymond to do so. Open up the door.
The door opens and you are free to enter Fellfayre Manor once more. It seems to be just the way you left it.
He will hold the door open for the others.
Well,
Thank you so
here we
much,
go.
Brother David. Come on, Raymond. One step at a time.
I'm not decrepit. I'm just hungover.
Exactly. There. One step at a time.
God damn it.
Would you like a bit of coffee first, or would you like to lay down in your bed, Mr. Shafter?
Would you like to sit down and watch your shows?
Would you like to watch your show too, Mr. Shafter?
I think Matlock is
Watch your
on.
stories.
We can put a record on. We can put a record on.
Wouldn't that be nice?
How about-
Would you like pudding? Which flavor?
How about some... Terrible. Absolutely terrible. Okay, which one of those were in character and which are just jokey?
Oh, this was all in character for me, at least.
And for Celeste as well.
David will ask him if he would like coffee first or if he'd like to go lay down.
No. Maybe later. Thank you.
No coffee?
No, I think I need to relax my stomach a bit.
That sounds about a good plan to me.
Yeah, Raymond will, what's a good word? Slurp upstairs.
Slunk.
Slurp.
David kind of joins him and is positioned very carefully behind Raymond the entire way to catch him.
It's not that bad, although, I mean, it's nice. Though.
This man walked through town willingly in his nightgown, covered in water from his mega
Here's the thing.
sucky glucky horse slurps.
Yeah, but so what?
Direct from faucet.
Look, he did that in college, and Princeton is way harsher with that than a weird local English town. So, you know.
Oh, you don't know weird local English towns.
Yeah, but he doesn't live here, and these are not his peers.
Well, you live here
Yeah, that's
right now,
fair.
and they don't care about how rich you are.
Yeah, so they're not my peers. Whatever.
Up the stairs they go.
Up the stairs they go. Dr. Celeste LeBlanc starts following Father David up the stairs, but then thinks better of it and decides to stay with the kids.
Yeah. If the local paper prints something about this, he'll just buy it. The whole paper.
David's gonna make sure that Raymond gets to his room, alright?
Gonna make my own paper, the Raymond Gazette.
Right, it'd be
The
lying
blackjack
that
and
would be his
hookers?
idea. He will pause at the top outside of the room and send a text to Patty's there, right?
Yeah.
Sends a text to Patty. Could you please open the window for the Segator and feed him?
Sure, no problem.
Thank you. And there's this little smiley face.
Thumbs up emoji. Saluting emoji.
Thumbs up emoji, saluting emoji. Beautiful. Once Raymond is secure in bed, David's gonna come back downstairs with the bag. He has a plan.
A plan.
Oh?
Oh my god.
Oh.
He has a thonk, really.
Oh no.
As Patty enters the kitchen, she sees not just the muddy paw prints on the floor, but the bag of cat food has been ripped open, and a lot of the kibble likely chewed on.
God damn it.
Wasn't the thing put into the cupboard?
It was.
Oh, he's good.
Yeah.
What?
Oh, he's talented.
What
He's
state?
good.
What state is the cupboard in?
The cupboard is partially open.
Okay, so not destroyed. That's good though. Could be worse.
Could be worse.
There could be like a cat-shaped hole in it. That's all I'm saying.
Perfectly cat-shaped hole.
Yeah.
Perfectly cat-shaped hole.
Oh, no. He just squeezed through some tiny little hole that was already there.
Oh yeah.
That's bad too. Exactly.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yep.
like that.
Perfect timing, Dimitri.
Dimitri knows what's up.
He does.
Honk. Perfect.
Why is he so whiny?
Oh, child.
Are you giving him his second bag of food?
Yes.
Perfect. Those,
Beautiful reminder.
Absolutely beautiful reminder.
Okay.
Those, by the way, are not the meows that Patty hears as she opens the window.
Yes, they are.
They are the meows that she hears are closer to.
Wouldn't happen any other way, little buddy.
Jumps in, immediately goes for the ripped open bag, starts shoving his head inside.
All right. Patty, while Sigator is distracted, will begin searching around for a bowl, and she puts down next to him. And then instead of trying to grab Sigator, she will instead just grab the bag and lift it off of Sigator. That she'll use to pour into the bowl.
Immediately, both of his little toad arms grab around the bag with an audible rustle, and he is holding on with a sumo wrestler grip. Going.
Just fold it in half so that the food isn't pouring on the Sigator, and grab a pair of scissors.
Wait a damn minute. How did Segator get in and fuck with the food bag?
I don't know.
He's
We're
just
about to
that
find out.
good.
He's just that good.
You okay, dear?
Yep. He grabbed the bowl. He grabbed it. He full grippied.
Yeah.
Mirroring
Maximum
what's going on.
grippy.
Yep.
He went maximum grippy.
The grippiest
Like
of
mirrors on.
paws.
You're gonna help clean this up, you little fuckhead.
I don't think he's going to mind.
Yeah, I was gonna say, because I know Dimitri's just gonna vacuum that off the ground anyway.
It's wet food. He will.
It's over the sink.
No.
Just set him in the sink. He'll take care of it.
Yeah. Yeah. He would.
See, exactly. Everybody knows what's up. That was his plan all along.
Yep.
So yeah, just like cut Sigator off of the bag, and then use that to begin filling up his bowl.
He follows the food. He very much follows the food, and the moment that bowl seems like it has more inside of it than he can shove in his face from the hole in the bag, he will go directly for the bowl instead. You have successfully managed to distract him.
All right, I'm gonna text David. Sigator 1 has landed. Sigator 1.
David will message back with smiley faces.
Take a picture, Sigator, and send it to him.
Wait. Important question. Are these smiley faces emoticons, emojis, or just actually a photo of yourself smiling?
God, that's so cursed. I hate
Oh my
that.
god.
7 different
That is
layers
definitely one of the
hell.
most psychotic things I've ever heard.
Yeah.
That might actually be what David thinks. Can we get an idea roll from David to see if that's what he thinks smiley emojis are?
Can I get the gravy off of my hand first, please?
Sure.
Please, I need the gravy off of my hand before I roll an idea
I mean,
roll.
you can elect someone to fail, or you can elect someone to roll for you.
You can elect someone to fail for you.
Hey, now, if anybody's gonna be failing right now, it's gonna be me by my own hands.
Right.
Now,
By
there
your
we
own
go.
merit.
My own merit. All right. God, I hate this. No!
Oh my god.
No.
No!
Oh no.
Oh, was that a failure? Was that a failure?
Probably.
It was a failure by 5.
Ooh.
Oh.
Oh yeah, baby!
Hell yeah!
It's just a picture of Father David smiling with a thumbs up.
Yes, he looks so jazzed and so tired. He's like, yeah.
That immediately gets screenshot and posted in the group chat of like Father David's smile custom emoji.
Raymond
Oh
will
my god.
Raymond will way too quickly put a picture of Buddy Christ under it. Like he had that ready to go for days.
He was waiting. David will look at the messages, blink, and just try for a moment, just standing in the hallway, trying to grasp what just happened. Can I roll another idea roll to see what's going on?
Yes, go ahead. See if you can just
Am I-
fathom what the fuck is
Yeah,
going on.
figure shit out.
Am I
What
misunderstanding?
eldritch knowledge?
Am I misunderstanding meme culture? No, it's all the others that are wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
you
make
get it. You get it.
He's being taunted.
How dare we?
He's gonna look at that. He's gonna just sigh. And he's gonna put his phone away. He'll make a mental note to delete the picture off of his phone later, and not do that again.
Oh.
He has been poked fun at.
Oh, little buddy.
You
Aw,
have ruined Father
aw.
David's mood for the day.
Oh
It's
no.
not ruined per se, but now
Oh no,
he knows
little
better.
Babine.
Little Davine.
No.
Little
please.
Babine, no.
Little Bean.
He'll go downstairs. He was right outside of Raymond's door. He had made sure Raymond was comfortable and ready to like conk out, close the door.
You immediately get a meme from it.
Huh.
Yeah, he's recovering.
It's just-
Yeah,
No.
guess he isn't that hungover.
Oh,
At least
he
that's
is.
the bright side.
No, he is. But what else is there to do, right? He's lying in bed and like scrolling through his phone.
David will go downstairs to the others, and once LeBlanc, Jonah, and Patty are there. It's like, now you clean the sink. Thank you. He is going to, like, bag still in one hand, look to Patty. Miss Green, do you remember where the special camera is?
Let me just move all of you to where you need to be.
Oh, yeah.
There's the old spirit box. Da 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 da. Let's see where it. Actually, you know what? Let's make an idea roll for Patty. Patty's pretty smart. She'll probably remember.
Yeah.
Good,
But-
because Mitchell doesn't.
Patty is not smart. Patty does not remember. Patty looks over and is like, "I thought you had it."
Oh, shit.
No, because don't you remember? It was when we were trying to contact the Michael, the butterfly specter.
Wait, I think... Did
I just
Raymond have it
used-
last?
I used my own camera rig.
I think Raymond might have had it last.
I think so too.
Can I roll another fucking idea roll?
Yes, go right ahead.
Actually, I will go ahead and roll idea for that.
Also, free pictures of Dimitri cleaning up his mess.
Perfect.
Oh, hell yeah.
Also, Father David gets advantage in this roll.
Hooray! So I roll twice and I pick the better one.
Yes. Ooh.
Oh,
Nice.
wait, I put that in backwards, so I actually did fail.
Oh. Hey, so Jonah cannot remember where the camera is, but Father David McDougal suddenly remembers that he saw it just a moment ago in Raymond's room. It was on top of a bunch of Amazon boxes.
He'll take a breath and.
Oh, yeah, it's his little cardboard box for it.
Right. I saw it. Apologies. I remember I saw it up in Mr. Shafter's room. I was wondering if one of you would perhaps give me a little hand in. There's something I'd like to do. Like to try.
Oh?
Now, I got some gifts for Esther. And I was wondering if perhaps during a conversation or during her play with these objects, any of you might be able to try and get a picture of her.
Oh, I can try.
Right. Perfect.
All right. Do you know how to work one of the old cameras?
And you just hit the button, right?
I'll show you. Not a big deal.
Wonderful. Thank you very much, the both of you.
So what's Patty gonna take a picture of to show?
Red Father David. Do the smile and the thumbs up again, David.
Oh God. You know what? Actually, yeah, Patty will do that. Like, brings everybody, grabs Jonah, grabs the camera, brings them back down. Patty walks him just through the real basics. It's not super complicated. It's just an old camera scene to know it's a little finicky. And then for the test picture, hey David, could you do that pose again?
Oh my
Uh,
god.
Which pose?
You know the one.
Wait, the one you just did.
The smile
Yeah.
and the thumbs up.
Oh,
He knows the one.
He just his face kind of falls for just a second into a deadpan before he grins and he's got his little thumbs up.
All right, take a picture.
So, sorry, you take a picture?
I tell him to try and take a picture while laughing.
Alright.
And I'll take the photo.
All right, hell yeah, this is gonna go up on the fridge.
Oh, you fucking know it.
Jonah
Jeez.
takes the photo, and for once, it just comes out as a normal, regular ass photo. There's no ghostly shenaniganery going on.
Oh, I was expecting something to like be just behind Father David.
That's always what you're expecting, but expect the unexpected.
Expect the
Oh.
unexpected of nothing happening.
He's safe for now.
So you now have a little photo of Father David hanging on the fridge.
Oh, that was a wonderful job, Jonah.
Fantastic.
Seems straightforward enough. Might not be able to get the like super cinematic photos, but if we're just documenting something, I can do it.
Right. Shall we?
Yes, let's go.
They will slide up the stairs.
Slide
Yep.
to the
Aladdin.
left.
On we go.
No
Slide
one,
to the right.
no one can walk normally today.
Everyone electric slides to the stairs.
Like how Jonah
Yep.
just slid over the table.
He jumped.
Of course.
He
David
did a
is racing
somersault
Patty.
in it. He did like a
Patty.
somersault handstand on it and everything. It was very impressive.
Sick of
Patty,
Toad.
being the eternal contrarian and spoil sport, once said Cupid shuffle.
And goes up
Left
the
his
other
list
set of
along just
stairs.
the dinosaur.
LeBlanc was what?
That's the dinosaur.
Oh,
Nice.
Wow.
David does
Can't
some
believe
form
you
of
do
ABBA
that.
dance. If we want to be accurate.
Some form of
Some
dance.
form of it. Not an actual evidence.
There's a few little shuffly dances
Probably.
they did in their music videos, and he's seen those, so there we go.
Oh, that's some form of ABBA dance, yeah.
It is indeed. Hang on, I'm messing around with tokens. Gonna make sure they're all out where they need to be.
Father David is such a Tumblr character.
Ouch.
What are you talking about?
That was mean.
Tumblr.
That hurt. That hurt in a way I don't think I'm gonna recover from. I think I'm gonna kill David.
Oh no.
If nothing
And,
else, just know he isn't enough of a twink to be a Tumblr sexy man.
Hashtag creature.
Can't be an e-boy. What's the point of even being alive if I can't be an e-boy, right?
Right?
Andrew Rossi says something like that, I guess.
Anyway, so my next character is
Is whatever gave you those scars?
yeah,
Just bring in the monster?
gonna go right for Shafter and his
No.
and his guilt.
Well, fine. My next character will be, I don't know,
Bold of you to assume you're gonna die real quick.
a little Dickensian orphan boy.
Great. So everyone gets up the stairs.
Everyone gets
Yeah.
up the stairs.
Jonah's got the camera. David's got the bag. David's gonna go into the fucking area. And he's
Breakfast
gonna.
on the list goes past the area, hunkers down behind this corner.
Yep.
How does one make a little thing to show where a thing is? Because I feel like in this cushion right here is where the fucking unicorn is.
You just
Oh,
hold
that's not a
the
cushion, that's a table.
Well,
mouse
right
button
on that
down.
table.
Hang on a sec, I can upload a unicorn for you.
5,000 unicorns they've duplicated.
We need more.
More of them.
Oh god.
More unicorns.
More unicorns.
Just find a picture of Charlie.
Unicorns.
Oh no, I must have saved it in the acid folder.
Acid. Acid. It could just be like a little blip of text for now. Not that it matters much any damn ways.
We're doing it like old ASCII games. This just, this symbol is the unicorn.
Hey,
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Called creepy shit.
Ooh. Who doesn't like a good bit of creepy shit?
Spookily ookily.
Creepy
Wait,
deepy.
here's a folder called
Boopy.
soft stuff. Damn, not in here.
All right. I think we'll focus on.
Yeah.
Toys, found it.
Ooh.
Yay!
Y'all ready for something though?
Huh?
I'll show you. I'll show you.
Where should I be looking?
No.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Wonderful.
He's. Oh no!
I hate it so
Ghostbuster
much.
him.
That's adequately sized.
She's fucking
What?
massive.
She can't be that big.
Why not? Oh.
There we go.
Well, that's still the size of the chair. That's good.
That's the size of Patty.
Yeah.
Yes, perfect plushie size.
Beautiful, wonderful.
I mean, how tall?
Father David warned us that's how big these fucking things are gonna be.
How tall was Petty?
Patty's like 5 feet tall.
That's still more than Coops.
That is true. That is more than Coops. Coops is smaller than Call of Cthulhu will allow you to be.
And Coops is still bigger than
Ouch.
the really big plushie I have.
Ouch.
So
Pain aside from my lack of milk growing up, just
Skill
joking.
issue.
Skill
Go back
issue.
in time.
David is going to go to the table and he's going to look at the old coloring book. Is it open?
It is indeed open. It's got a bunch of new sketches of the unicorn in it.
David turns back the pages until he finds the ones he remembers from his last talk with Esther.
shouldn't you make sure that, like, Esther isn't there?
He's right now. David is making sure that there hasn't been anything, any kind of warning or something upsetting
Right.
drawn.
It's honestly, it's just unicorns.
Just unicorns.
Just unicorns.
After that, he'll turn the old coloring book to a new page, if there are any pages left that are not unicorned.
Unicorn.
There are exactly 3 pages left.
He will turn to cleaner page, kind of gently push it to the side, and then he will lay out the new coloring books. Which, let me look at my note. Minute.
Newts.
Minute.
No.
6 coloring books.
Jesus.
4 blank ones, and 2 with pictures. One of those big honking motherfuckers of like the big box of crayons, like 64 crayons with the little sharpener for the crayons on the back.
Nice.
Ooh, the good shit too.
Wow.
And
The powerful shit in case you need to shiv another 5-year-old.
little,
Keep that thing on him.
Gotta
and
defend
he'll
yourself.
take out the packet of stickers and you'll lay them out. You got 4 packets of stickers, generally including unicorns, and there's sparkly ones, and there's butterflies, and little princess stuff. Lays it out, and kind of like looks around. Esther? Esther, are you there?
There's a moment of silence as Father David stands there in front of his treasure trove, waiting for an answer. Then he feels that familiar little breeze touching by one of his pant legs. He could have sworn he heard a tiny gasp.
Here you are, Esther. Now, I was thinking, getting a little bit short on pages in your old colouring book, so I figured I'd remedy that and give you some things that might help with filling them in.
Esther giggles, and this time, Father David McDougal feels a distinct pressure on his leg. Right there next to him, it's as if that little girl is clinging onto him.
He pauses for a moment, but then reaches his hand down as if to gently brush a hand on the top of Esther's head. I hope you like it.
He almost feels something there, but it's gone before he can truly register it.
David will sit down, and he'll work and open up the new thing of crayons to show her all the new colors, baby.
All the new colors.
And really, when Jonah takes the picture, it's up to him.
Yeah, I'm at least looking.
Oogling. Straight fucking oogling.
Jonah doesn't see anything through the viewfinder. Anything extraordinary, at least. It's only when Father David sits down and looks away that things start to happen. Immediately, Father David hears a lot of scrambling of crayons and flapping of pages next to him. And then, oh goodness gracious, Esther is a hurricane of creativity.
Beautiful.
While hearing that, I will start taking photos.
Jonah starts taking photos. And although it's partially obscured by the couch, he does get some. Right there next to Father David's in the photos, he can see a tiny shape. It does indeed look like a little girl in a nightgown. She's leaned in over the table, crayon in one hand, her hair obscuring the book, and there seems to be a shadow that just hangs over her head. It's almost as if there's a darkness clinging to her, obscuring her features.
Interesting. I mean, I'm going to, whenever I hear something else new going on, I'll start snapping another photo or two.
It seems like every photo you take just comes out as the same. Esther bent over her coloring book, her hair falling down all around her, hiding whatever she's drawing from view. She never shows her face. She never looks up. Excuse me. She's just all about those coloring books and those crayons. And as Jonah snaps the last picture, he hears a long raspy sound coming from the camera. As he looks down, he sees that it's out of film.
Oh, right. Probably went a little too much, but I'm sure it's fine. We can get more film.
It's not like the camera is like actively keeping malevolent ghosts away or anything.
Yeah.
That would be
That's
silly.
fine.
Unless
That was a very concerning thing to say, Jonathan.
Well then, Johnny, I'm sure nothing bad happens, right?
It's mostly a reference to how this camera is a reference to Fatal Frame.
That's what I thought, Joe.
I wasn't entirely certain, but
Yeah,
hopefully
nobody's.
that's all it is.
Yeah, just a reference and not actually a function, right?
Just a
Totally.
reference.
Anyway, David's gonna have a little color session with Esther and
Oh,
go through the route.
She draws so many unicorns and she thanks David a lot. She draws her and David holding hands, and then her and David riding a unicorn, and then more unicorns, and then another unicorn. Some more unicorns riding on riding across a rainbow. Unicorns with wings.
Unicorns on
David
a ship.
Unicorns on a ship.
on a ship, pirate
Hell yeah.
unicorns. Hell yeah! David will look at the picture of him and Esther riding a unicorn, and also the one of the unicorn on the rainbow, and ask if he could put those on the fridge.
He will hear a shy little giggle next to him. And as he looks away, he hears scribbling. When he looks back, Esther has signed them.
Aw,
Thank
that's
you, Esther.
adorable.
These are going right on the fridge, just as they belong.
He hears more giggling. And then more scribbling. It appears that she's back to drawing.
We love that.
Oh yeah. Would you like me to leave you to your drawing, Esther?
He hears a very, very quiet and whispered, uh-huh.
Alrighty, Esther. You enjoy that. I'm going to take these down and put them on the fridge and have a little chat with me friends.
The only response he gets is more drawing, more unicorns.
He'll slide some glittery sparkle stickers towards her and get up and mosey on out of the little area, the Esther zone.
As the zone.
They'll turn and nod to LeBlanc.
And LeBlanc will nod back and hurry on over there, little tippity-tappity toeing. Did you get it? Did you get Did you get it, Jonah?
Yeah, I will hold up the photos that I took.
Oh, look at it. Oh, fascinating. Father David, look at these.
Yeah, I took a few photos just to make sure we got at least one good one.
Oh shit.
Interesting. He'll look really closely at these to try and see if there's any facial feature at all he can make out past the shadow.
None whatsoever.
Ah, damn, not even a roll.
There's literally nothing there. It's as if someone went into a photo editing program and just made a black smudge all the way from the top of Esther's head and down to the bottom of her chin.
Oh, baby. You like Mandela kettle? He sighs and runs a hand through his hair. And there's this look on his face. Kind of a strange look, really. Kind of anxiety, a kind of
Worry?
sympathy, worry. Yeah. Oh, Esther. Let's get down to the kitchen, shall we?
Yes, let's go.
Yeah,
And we move as a pack.
Yep. We all move as a pack.
Move as one.
Move as
Step
one.
to the side and let Patty and Jonah go down after LeBlanc first. Deep, deep. Deep, 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 deep.
Gonna slide on the banisters downstairs.
There will be a moment of concerned, concerned sounds, concerned startled sounds from David.
It is within Patty's natural instinct to want to clamber over things. I don't think you understand.
Yeah, when you're that size, you kind of have to.
Mm-hmm.
Hey now. Hey
You're a
now.
rock star.
God. Someone go play.
Yeah,
So go.
sometimes you just gotta.
You just
Instantly
gotta.
fucking parried.
Because you can't reach things otherwise.
So other things that will grant me passage into your walls aside, we will end up in the kitchen, I presume. Oh, wait. Everybody gets down the stairs. David kind of brings up the rear. Once everyone's staring towards the kitchen, he'll pause at like this point and look at this fucking door.
That fucking door again.
He'll go over and he'll open the door and he'll look at this fucking safe.
The safe seems to be the same.
It's facing the wall like a good safe should.
It's facing the wall like a good safe should.
Get that song out of your voice, mister. He's gonna take out his phone and start looking through the bookmarked things in his search browser. It's towards the kitchen. Is Patty right behind him?
Not like right behind him.
Stare. I wanted to say staring over
Patty.
David's shoulder, but that's not gonna happen.
Ha ha.
Maybe with a stepladder.
It's funny because that's a thing that Coops can't do.
Shut
no,
up.
David kind of moved into Patty.
That's mean.
Oh, David, what into Patty?
David kind of moved into Patty.
He's looking at his phone, turned around, realized he was on a one-way track to start walking into Patty and stopped. Apologies, Miss Green.
Oh, don't worry. Don't worry. Everybody overlooks me all the time.
He looks down. I'm so sorry, Miss Green.
What? No, it's a joke. Come on.
Jonah, lad.
Oh, sorry.
It's alright.
No, that was actually me just always forgetting to move my token.
I do the same thing. Don't worry.
Yeah.
There. Kitchen.
Kimchin.
Kim.
Hardcore parkours over the table.
Nice.
Yeah. Doing like a somersault in the air and everything.
Yeah. Or just sliding like it's the hood of a car.
Gonna clean up these. David's gonna put the pictures on the fridge with magnets.
Meeknits. As he puts the pictures on the fridge with Meeknits, his eyes slide over the picture of himself smiling, and he has to do a double take. Because right there, next to him, holding onto his vestments, is Esther.
Aww.
And even though she's facing the camera, it's just all black. Not a single feature there.
spooky but also adorable.
David will try to remember back to the picture that Esther made of herself when he had called her a little lady
Mm-hmm.
and had drawn herself in a tiara. Did she draw herself a face?
Yes, but a very basic face. The kind of face that any kid draws on themselves, you know?
The
Yeah,
smiley.
like the
Yeah.
can't describe it better myself than the
Ex-
her smiley.
Exactly.
It's the best kind of smiley. It's my fucking favorite.
She did use blue for the eyes, though.
He'll kind of chew on the side of his lip a little bit while he thinks. He frowns. Hey, Esther drew herself with a face before. It wasn't a detailed face, mind you, but she didn't give herself one here.
Hmm. I mean, it might just.
Oh, she didn't draw that. She just turned up in the picture.
Oh,
Yeah.
he put wait, so David was putting redact all that. David was putting her drawings on the fridge.
And then he looked at the picture that Jonah had taken of him doing the smiley face thumbs up, and in that picture, suddenly Esther was there next to him.
So Esther's next to him in the picture that was already taken,
Yes.
clinging onto his vestments.
Yes.
Blinks. Blinks, blinks. Guys?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when Jonah was taking the practice picture of me, there wasn't anyone in the picture with me, right?
Yeah, I didn't see anyone. Or I will pull out the picture or the practice photo.
Oh,
Uh,
you put the practice photo on the fridge. Right?
Oh,
Yep.
sorry. I will point to it. I know I had it on me or with us.
Esther's in it.
Oh shit! Why'd she do that?
She's holding onto me vestments.
Huh.
She wasn't there before.
Well, I don't really think we should be surprised by that part. I'm more wondering why she did it.
Hmm.
I think maybe she just feels safe around you.
That or she just wanted to play with you some.
To be fair, out of all the hauntings in this house, I think that's one of the more benevolent.
Well, it's not about the fact that, benevolent. It's not about benevolent or malevolent. It's more along the facts that how could she manipulate the picture after it was taken, and what does this mean for the other pictures that we've taken?
Oh, that's
Yeah,
a
that
good question. We should
could-
check them.
Yeah, we need to check all those photos now.
Well, bust them out. Let's start looking.
They're upstairs on the conspiracy board, you know.
I'll go up and do that.
And open conspiracy board. Hell
should-
yeah.
Let's all go up there together.
That's a good plan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As a fan of having friends with skin.
I don't know. I personally think skin's a little overrated.
Patty values friends with skin.
You have to be inclusive of the skinless people.
The skin challenged ones.
I don't really care how ableist this sounds, but no, there's people who need help, not a friend. I suppose it is kind of a friend, but they need more like a doctor.
Yeah. Ooh. How
dare
long
you.
has Raymond been up in his bed, by the way?
Honestly, I want to say he took like a nap for 45 minutes, an hour or so. So depending on how long this all took with you.
Oh, it took a fair amount of time.
Okay.
Esther needed to get a lot of drawing done.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, Raymond will be kind of up and about after an hour or so, and still be a bit groggy, but functioning broadly.
That's about the time where as Raymond walks out of his door, is about the time where all of you walk up the stairs.
Yay, convenient timing.
How utterly convenient. Raymond is dressed normally. Well, for him anyway. So.
Yeah, so in very expensive clothing.
Incredibly expensive.
He's functional.
Good to see you're up, Mr. Shafter. He's David, who has thunked himself into a little bit of worry, is moving a little faster now.
Yeah. Raymond also wears a pair of ridiculously expensive sunglasses because, bright light. Not good.
Don't forget to move your tokens, guys.
Oh,
Nope.
fuck, right.
Y'all just stand on the stairs and watch
Move your tokens.
as the conglomerate.
Actually, Raymond will just follow you. There's something going on. He wants to be involved. And didn't even ask. What are we doing, gang? What do we do? Are we unmasking the ghost? Are we finding out who the killer is?
Is it old man
I
Angus
mean,
all along?
kinda.
I don't think it was Old Man Angus.
You all gather around
You would have gotten away with it too.
conspiracy board. Which has, gotten a bit bigger.
We should maybe clean it up a bit.
It's a conspiracy board.
You're
like that.
right. It doesn't. It shouldn't be cleaned up.
It shouldn't.
If anything, it should be even worse.
No, absolutely not.
So what are you writing on there?
No.
Did we
No.
actually? Did we?
No.
No.
What?
David grabs the little post-it and takes the do not talk about it picture,
Mm-hmm.
slaps the fucking post-it note over it again.
Do you
He's
move
breathing
it
a little
away
harder.
from? Do you move it away from the picture it's covering?
Yes.
You shouldn't.
Hey!
Oh. No. It backs away from the board a little bit. Oh.
Father David, what's going on? What happened?
Something we are not going to talk about, and hopefully was just a post-it note losing some of its glue.
Yeah. Yes. Absolutely.
Post-it
100%.
notes don't come off and then reattach them perfectly over another picture that's pinned on the board, bud.
I
How
can
is that-
choose to believe that it is possible.
Through the power of imagination, through the power of denial, he's immortal.
Yes.
Why do we even have the picture on the whiteboard if we just cover it up and can't talk about it? Just
Posterity's
We
sake.
don't talk about it.
Anyway,
Too late. Shouldn't have put it up there.
how is
Anyways,
it stuck to the picture of Crowley lingering over David?
It was stuck on there with a thumbtack.
Puts a thumbtack back, like up at the top little bitty bit.
Oh wait, no, it's a whiteboard.
Yeah.
Magnet. Sorry.
we
Magnet.
can
The
still
magnet, or the-
look. We can still use a thumbtack. It just takes a little bit more force.
Yeah, you just have to really get it in there.
Just give me a thumbtack and that diary as a hammer, and
Oh, speaking of the diary, I made it a handout for you. Oh, at
Thank
least
you.
oh, nice.
I linked it in the handout.
Oh, that's wonderful.
yeah.
Thank you. But we looked through it.
Yeah, I
all.
remember.
Yeah, we all looked through it though. By the way, did we manage to do anything on the to-do list yet? No, right?
Oh shit! What?
I mean, it's literally on there.
Oh yes,
I mean, we've
you
kind of
made
looked
a
into the children.
You made a picture of the butterfly ghost with the Polaroid.
No, I mean the to-do list on the whiteboard.
It wasn't on the to-do list.
Oh, on the board.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
look at looking into the children and the finances, and you know.
there
No,
was.
you never did that.
We should do
David
that.
kind of got started on that. He was at the local church going through records.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then you had
And
to
he did
run
find
home.
out Fairchild's.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we kind of looked into them. Forgot exactly what we found, but don't worry about it.
Just don't worry about it, you know?
Just don't worry about it.
We'll be fine. Everything's fine. Everything's fine.
It's fine.
Everything doesn't. Everything. No.
We're all right.
Everything stays right where you left it.
Totally.
He kind of touches a little bit at his right hand.
Okay. But maybe we should think about why everything is exactly the way it always was, Father David.
What do you mean by?
You haven't, perchance, not seen anything, right? Everything is completely normal, yes?
It's completely normal.
So I love you, but the doublespeak is just basically talking about it.
I don't know if that exactly counts.
I don't know how to go about this. I really don't. Can I try an idea roll, since that seems to be the roll of the day?
Go ahead.
Wee.
Oh dear.
Whoa.
Good idea.
Oh. Oh.
Damn, you
damn.
stretching them brain meats.
Yeah, you are.
Fucking domain expansion.
So far, it seems to you that the demon is summoned whenever it is mentioned directly. Like, Prowley was spelling out demon, and before he could finish, the planchette just flew off the fucking table, but it still managed to summon it there. It also seems that something is moving around the little drawing of it, but you don't know exactly what is moving the drawing around. It does occur to you, though, that out of all of you, you're the one who's had a direct experience with the demon. And the little drawing of it was over the picture of you.
David is gonna look really hard at the board for a moment, just. Then he's gonna reach over and he's gonna take a fucking take one of the packets of sticky notes, post-it notes,
Mm-hmm.
and write on it, "Who keeps moving the picture?"
Ooh.
Slaps it on the board next to the "Don't talk about it" one. With a frowny face. There is a frowny face attached.
Okay, let me just.
So it only is summoned when someone directly mentions it.
Only direct seems to be.
So just having the okay, this has happened multiple times. Whoever keeps doing it knows that it's not going to work. They've tried, it hasn't worked, but they keep doing it.
It was over. The picture was over me.
Yes. But okay, think of it this way. As I'm gonna pitch forward a question to you, Chicken. And
Yes?
in return, I would like to roll psychology, because at the end of the day, we're working with ghosts. But ghosts are just dead people, and dead people are just people.
It's true.
People, but no longer breathing.
Yeah. Just respiration impaired. Um,
Yeah.
Differently alive.
Yeah,
so
differently, mortally challenged, if you will.
Mhm. It's the politically correct term.
I'm loving
assuming Patty is thinking along the lines that this is just a dude. Like, regardless how much spooky shit and other stuff and other doodads and wizawats and woojajubes and voodoo and bullshit, this is still just a fucking guy. So this is and because he's a guy, he has wants, desires, and he is going to try and achieve those. And Patty's starting to think that this guy is trying to intimidate us now. And Patty is trying to mull over in her head, like, why would this guy be trying to scare us at this point? What is he trying? What is the angle he's trying to play at? And from there, Patty is going to try and see if she can suss out a little of his motives and what he's trying to accomplish.
Right.
Alrighty, so go right ahead. Roll that psychology.
That's a pass.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Psychology.
And also
dancing
for that
emojis.
matter-
Nice. Dancing emoji emojis.
Yeah, and actually, for that matter, I don't know what I should roll here, but like Raymond has a. Here's the thing. For Raymond, the big question is, if this guy can actually hurt others in the way that is described, why does he keep playing games with us? Why not just off the danger to him?
That is a good question. We shall handle that in character after we've handled Patty.
All
okay?
right.
So yeah, stripping out all of the supernatural shit, Patty is trying to puzzle out what's this guy's fucking angle. What's he trying to do? What is he
Well-
trying to intimidate us from?
Looking at it from a purely logical reasoning, Patty would posit that the most obvious reason to want to scare someone is because you want them gone, want them away. So it's possible that the demon is possessive of either the manor or something in the manor. That is the first possible motive. Another possible motive for someone to want to scare someone else is that they themselves are hurting and they're acting out because of this.
So, going back to the first one, it would be reasonable to say that because the demon can't like manifest physically unless you directly mention it, it's resorting to intimidation tactics because it can't do anything. It can't harm us in a way that matters.
But that becomes the question. Did Esther mention the demon?
Unlikely.
Esther drew the demon.
Oh yes, but when she was alive.
Yeah. Are we all saying this out loud, by the way?
I think.
Are we just having like a...
Probably.
Patty is still having like her fucking like mind palace
Oh, okay.
Sherlock Holmes moment.
All right.
We know that the demon killed Esther, right?
Yes.
All right.
You know that the demon killed Esther. You know that the demon killed Esther, and you know that the demon killed a young man who was trying to hunt ghosts in the manor.
Who probably had a whole scene where he was like, "Demon, I'm not afraid of no demon. Demon can suck my nuts. I ain't scared. Fuck you, goat man."
But we can't confirm how Esther conjured up the demon. Is that right? It's been a little bit.
You cannot confirm how Esther
Yeah, that's
conjured
what
up
it
the demon.
seems.
It seems
You haven't asked her.
it's
You have no info.
it seems unlikely that the small child would even know about it.
I mean, just saying it, or even just spelling it out on a fucking Ouija board worked.
You think the small child used the Ouija board to spell out demon?
No, I think
No,
she.
but if you can,
A child can spell.
if you spell out demon with a Ouija board and that's all it takes,
Oh.
then you can stumble into that shit because it's just a word.
If you're a child and you see something and you mention it to your parents or to your imaginary friend who's not so imaginary,
The imaginary friend who has been confirmed as to knowing what the demon is all about.
Yeah, but there has to
So-
be.
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm not saying that's exactly what happened. I'm just saying that it's a possible thing that could. We can't just rule it out. Anyways, Patty, the camera zooms back or pans back out away from like zooming into Patty's face as she's having like her old fucking Sherlock's home moment. So either we're getting close to something that trying to think about how to phrase this without getting murdered. Bitch. Clever girl. Either we're getting close to something and there's no real way for anything in this building to stop us without us stepping in the proverbial bear trap, or something's lashing out at us.
At this
Best as
point,
I can tell.
I would like all of you actually to roll an idea roll.
Nice!
Woo!
Hey, that's perfect.
I was expecting a 69.
God damn, Patty.
Patty used all her fonts.
all of her fonks.
Let's see.
It's
Patty
very
already had the mind palace scene. Now it needs to go on to somebody else.
Yep.
Oh, Jonah has the brain cell.
Jonah has the brain cell. Raymond is following Patty into her mind palace. He doesn't know where he is. He's a little bit scared.
Help, I get lost.
Where am I?
Where am I? Mom, come pick me up. I'm scared.
Father David McDougal and Jonah get the same idea at the same time. It's not particularly about what Patty is saying, strangely enough, but it is about what David wrote. Who keeps moving the picture? The green lenses could show you something. The green lenses could probably show you at least a clue, a hint. If there's a ghost messing with the picture, the green lenses would show it.
Grab for the lenses. Grab for the
Lenses.
lenses. Grab
Yeah,
it.
I'll just suddenly say, lenses, we can see,
Lenses.
we can see.
Takes the lenses. Puts them on.
And as Father David McDougal puts the lenses on and looks at them, the wall of madness, he will see a very large handprint over the picture of We Do Not Talk About It. Smeared all the way down to the picture of Father David.
He'll look at it. Like audible swallow. And he'll look down at his arm for a moment. Because Crowley touched his arm. Yeah.
It touches arm, yes. He looks down at his arm. There is still some green residue there. It's faded though.
Still enough to get a general gist of these are the same hand, right?
Oh yeah. Same size. Same long, weirdly elongated fingers.
Just tenses for a moment, takes off the glasses, and proudly. It's proudly.
How did we not realize that?
He holds out the glasses for anyone who wants to take a peek, Saruni.
Yeah, I'll still take a peek, Saruni.
I'm confused. What are we saying? That Crowley is the nightmare thing? Or.
Apparently.
Crowley's trying to fuck with us.
Yeah, but is he.
No.
No.
Wait, did Raymond say the nightmare thing? Out loud.
I mean.
Yes or no, Hoon?
That's a good. I think I did.
Are we on the second floor?
But
Yes, you are.
I
on the
thought.
second
All right,
floor.
so you can't
But
bail out of a window.
But I thought we're not supposed to say demon.
I think any
Please tell me-
interchangeable bit there might
Oh come on!
be a
Please tell
risky
me
business.
that-
What if we can we give it another name? How about we call it Mike?
At this
I don't
point,
think
I
that's
would
a good
like
idea,
all of
but
you
we're gonna
to
go with,
roll a. I would like all of you to roll a listen check.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
Oh
Listen time. Do I have the ears? I have the ears.
I got a fucking 26. Let's fucking go.
You got a fucking 26. Let's fucking go. You.
Wait for me.
Yeah.
No.
Sorry.
I failed.
Let's see. There we go. Alrighty. So that is. Oh no, Father David has no fucking clue.
David turned
So-
stiff.
Diff.
no!
Father
High
David.
pitched whine in his ear.
Yep, a high-pitched whine in his ear that sounds suspiciously like Raymond talking. He's trying to make Raymond shut the fuck up.
Hey, mean.
Grabbed him again.
Me when I fucking get you.
And Jonah and Patty, meanwhile, start hearing something. It's very faint, but it's this it's a rattling sound. You look around the room to try and see if you can locate it. But there's nothing. You can see nothing until you. Oh, hang on a moment. I did not say fucking Phil. There. Until you look back again at the board.
What? Oh, over there.
One of the red markers is moving by itself, and you hear the squeaking
Fuck, why did I use up all the
on
film?
board.
Get.
Probably gonna be get out.
Are you trying to say get out, Ghost? Because we get it. Don't have to write it out. Okay. Wow.
Patty stands up wordlessly, walks up and grabs a blue marker, begins scribbling.
No.
Immediately she feels the blue. Immediately she feels.
We need to get the fuck out of here.
Good. Good.
Yeah, Jonah is going to
Fucking
start
hilarious though it is. The
hustling.
moment Yeah, the moment she puts the blue marker to the whiteboard, she feels it just being torn out of her hand.
Wow.
David turns and sees the message, right?
Yeah.
Out.
He's gripping Raymond with one hand, lets him go, immediately reaches out for Patty, takes a hold of her shoulder. It's firm but not bruise-worthy. Everybody be quiet.
Is Father David still wearing the lenses?
Yes.
He sees that there are hefty green marks on the whiteboard marker, and he sees a shadow holding that whiteboard marker. As he follows it up, it's a hand, it's an arm, it's just way too fucking long. He follows it up and he sees another hand gripping the edge of the whiteboard, and above that is that featureless black face staring at him.
Everybody be quiet. We are leaving now. Hold hands. Not a single word.
I will squeeze hands.
David-
Of whoever I end up between.
Apparently no one.
Oh,
David puts Celeste near the door, moves Raymond behind her, then Patty and Jonah, and takes up the rear.
Okay.
We are a chain of motherfuckers.
We are
Yeah.
a chain of motherfuckers.
What are you?
And Dr. Celeste looks to David worriedly, but then takes a deep breath and just kicks the door open and starts running.
Oh, okay.
yeah. We're just
Oh,
gonna
so-
fucking book it.
Running the fuck out
I mean-
of the mansion.
Raymond will walk. Actually, Raymond wanted to send to the group chat, "Let's talk outside," and then walk out normally.
Oh, he's not walking. He is being held on to by Dr. Celeste LeBlanc. Didn't you hear Coop said you were a chain of people?
Yeah,
Motherfucker.
my original plan was to just send to the group chat, "Let's talk outside," and then we could leave like normal persons.
Nope.
We aren't
Nope.
normal persons.
Nope.
But clearly
Nope,
not.
you said the fucking thing, and he's coming. There's no casual
Don't
about
put this on me.
You said the fucking thing. The thing
You
everybody
said the
had
phrase.
been trying to avoid.
You said the phrase.
The moment Dr. Celeste LeBlanc kicks open the door, you are met with just a mass of drawings right outside, where Esther
Patty-
had been hard at it. All of them are of that
Ooh.
terrifying thing.
Patty slams the fucking doors shut. She starts grabbing couch cushions and shit, throws open a window and begins like throwing cushions out for people to land on. Fuck that. We're not doing this. We're done. We're done.
This is-
No.
This is clearly an
this.
overreaction.
We're getting the fuck out.
That's what I kind of expect.
Once couch cushions have been tossed, Patty is fucking gonna clamber down and hop down.
I expect Patty to lift the sofa like Superman with the tiny car. Just break the window open.
Dr.
Jonah will look at Dr. LeBlanc, look at everyone else, look at Patty again, look at everyone else, point to the window, run.
Yeah, Dr. Celeste does as well.
David stays near the door, holds it closed.
David, don't be a hero, just run!
Out,
Get-
out.
Shafter!
What?
Jumps.
I'm moving. Fine.
Right. Hang on, though. Exactly how does Raymond go to the window? Like, does he put up resistance? Does he move in the same fashion as that fine would imply?
Sorry, what?
Like this?
No,
does
the
he-
fine was not in character. That was.
Oh,
He's not gonna say fine. No. Raymond will like sigh a little, but just sprint off, because whatever.
He sighs a little, but just as he lets out that sigh, he hears and he feels a massive bang on the other side of that door.
I mean, he's already sprinting, so.
It is barely. No, this is before he started sprinting.
Oh, okay.
Right before he started sprinting, he felt that massive bang right at the door. That thing is only being held closed by Father David and good faith.
Okay. Well, he's still sprinting, going out the window. If there are pillars
Nice.
down, they're probably trying to hit them.
Is there some sort of acrobatics check, Kana?
Let's see, we have a
Uh,
dodge.
let's see. I believe jump is a skill.
Alrighty.
Shit. Oh yeah, it is. There it is.
Perfect. All of you need to
Nope.
roll jump.
69. Nice. Gonna break my neck.
Nice.
Nice.
Either way, probably
Oh,
safe.
dang, Father David. Nice.
Can I land?
Focus.
Fuck.
The power of Jesus is there.
Can I land on?
Oh, fuck, that's a 95.
Can I land on
Oh,
Jonah?
I think that's about what happens, actually.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, Jonah manages to jump out and his leg...
Kind of, yeah,
his
lands
leg is-
funky.
Yeah, he
Kind of
lands
sprains
funky.
my ankle a bit.
And then Raymond sharply
Face
just
plant.
comes... Yeah.
And then, yeah, Raymond lands on
sharply
him.
just lands the fuck on him, and he hears an audible crack from one of his legs.
Oh, good.
Ooh, shit, I didn't think it was going to be that bad.
Okay,
That
wait.
was in the
From
90s.
which leg? Mine or Jonah's?
Jonas,
Oh,
he was the
jeez.
one who rolled the worst.
Did he?
Yeah, yo, 95.
Oh, that's awful. Yeah. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So with that, you'll kind of hear a fuck! And as Jonah grabs the one leg that is now busted.
Oh shit. Okay. Well, that's bad.
So Raymond gives the sigh and kind of sprints towards as Raymond's like about at the rug. David like feels the door jostle
Mm-hmm.
with the weight of something beastly behind it.
Absolutely
It's
beastly.
just against his fucking back.
Oh yeah.
And just after that thunk is gone, he moves it. He fucking books it. The power of God in anime.
He fucking books it as quickly
The power of
as
Christ
he
propels
can
him.
Go.
All right. So,
Yes, it does.
all right.
Hang on.
Jonah's
Hang
leg.
on.
Hang on.
Sorry.
So, Father David books it as fast as he can fucking go, and as he reaches the window, he hears the doors give behind him. They are flung wide open, and he hears this strange sound. It's like it's almost like a growl mixed with so many voices in anguish and pain and rage. There's something so deeply primal about it, but at the same time so very, very human about it that it is chilling. And what's even more chilling is that he remembers that sound. He remembers it from that horrible night. But he doesn't allow himself time to fall back into that memory. He jumps out the window, and just as he does, he hears the cackling laugh of Prowley behind him. The sounds of the demon grow quieter, and Prowley's cackling grows more panicked.
David lands. He lands with a fucking 11. Goddamn champion.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Looks at the others, sees Jonah gripping his leg. He is picking that boy up, and he is running.
Oh yeah.
Actually,
Fuck.
I wanted to do that, but okay.
Patty's not strong. Patty, however, has the power of modern technology. Patty's running for her car.
To be fair, Raymond was down there first. It would be more likely for him to have
All right.
picked up Jonah already.
Very well.
Yeah, Raymond just, I don't know, lands on Jonah, feels awfully sorry, sees that the leg is broken, which is a terrible sign if he automatically sees that leg is broken.
Oh yeah. Well, he didn't see it, but he heard the
You also
crack.
heard.
Yeah, I actually have a... Wait a moment. Wait. I have a skill for that. Might as well.
Is the
Yeah, go
barge
ahead.
even open?
Hey. Nice.
Well, I can't heal that, obviously, but... Yeah,
Obviously, you can't heal it, but you know what to do in this situation.
yeah, so I basically...
Nice.
I lift Jonah up as gently as I can while also pulling him over my shoulder. Just trying to not jostle the leg too much. And then
Yeah.
I guess we take off as soon as Father David lands.
Yep.
In what I assume is like a superhero landing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, totally.
Yep.
David is looking
Christman.
up at the window, gripping his cross.
He hears stuff being flung about up there. It sounds like the entire room is getting wrecked.
Move, 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 move.
Okay.
Fuck.
Quick question:
Fuck.
Where do we move towards the town?
Town, now.
Alright.
Patty!
Out,
Beep,
away.
beep, motherfuckers!
Actually, Raymond will pull out his BlackBerry and hand it to the next person in range, whoever that is.
I can't move my car.
Probably
but,
me.
I mean, okay, fair enough. He hands it to Jonah and just
Jesus.
hands it to Jonah to call an ambulance.
Fuck. I out of character. I do not know what the British emergency service number is. I want to say 999.
Might be.
I don't know.
It
Yeah,
generally, international numbers will work like independently of it. So if you dial 911, it still will give you the emergency service in another country.
Yeah.
Huh.
Actually,
Anyway,
that's cool.
Yeah, no.
dial emergency services.
In hindsight, maybe it's not the best idea to have the injured party dial their own ambulance, but
Yeah.
No, terrible idea, but whatever.
They would
Patty's
know
gonna
best.
limp around with the car.
they would know best what danger they're in, though, right?
Jonah and Raymond are ushered into the car by David, who comes in after them.
Oh, we're taking the car. Okay.
Yep.
We-
you're taking
yeah.
the car.
What shit was Patty listening to before last time she was in her car?
Head out of hell.
I mean,
Hyperpop.
Oh, Hyperpop would be. Hold on. Fucking. Let's go with the
Scream-
fucking
just
Aisha
scream.
erotica mix.
Oh, I was like scream metal, full volume.
Hold on. There we go. Yeah, here we fucking go. Da 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 da. This is exactly appropriate for the fucking scene right now. Share. Copy. All right, there we go. Patty
God,
is in
it's
too much of a
busy.
rush. Patty is in too much of a rush to like change the music.
Understandable.
Yep. So they go to town.
They fucking drive to town
Yeah.
to the fucking
Hospital.
hospital. Thank you. I wanted to say emergency something, but I'm blanking on the word.
Clinic. Emergency clinic.
Emergency room.
I mean, where's the
yeah, emergency clinic.
I mean, that's probably smarter than waiting for the ambulance for a broken leg. Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah.
Fuck me. This. Normally, I wouldn't even ask, but does Patty have something in her car with which to make a splint?
There's probably things that you can use to improvise. Like there's a first aid kit which would have bandages in it.
Wonderful.
And then like various kinds of like poles and whatnot and tripods.
Yeah, Raymond will
Patty,
will use a tripod to make a splint.
Yeah, and like ace wrap bandages too.
well, hold on. Fucking. Raymond, Jesus Christ. Raymond has first aid, so
Yeah.
this is stuff you know. Is it like a fracture, or is there like an obvious
Oh, that's
like
a good
impound? Like,
question.
can we see a bone poking?
All right, that's a good question.
Yeah, how fucked is my leg?
How grim does it look?
Well, go ahead and roll some medicine for that.
Do you mind if I roll first aid too? Because David has that as a skill.
Oh yeah.
Not at all. Go right ahead.
The main thing is that if you can see a
Nice.
bone poking, then
Oh,
you don't want to
shit.
fuck with it.
Yeah, exactly.
Whoa.
I mean, let's see, medicine. I don't really have medicine. I only have first aid.
First aid is fine. First aid is fine.
I mean, I already rolled it though, so
Alright, anyway, let's see. There.
Let's see if I can first aid. Oh,
you can't not first aid yourself.
Yep.
This
Anyway,
is fine.
Father, Stinky, you roll that first aid just to treat the.
Well,
like,
no,
just to know what to do in the situation, right?
It was more like I see it's broken, but if a bone is poking out, I would have seen that. So
Oh yeah, absolutely. There is no bone poking out.
okay, good. Only a
there
simple.
All there is Jonah in pain and Raymond with the knowledge that something sounded like it broke.
okay, so splint time.
Which I would also say, I heard something go crack in a way that the human body should not go crack.
Exactly.
I mean,
That's not the good
actually,
crunch.
the question for Jonah would be: can you still move the leg? Like not.
I mean, I should also ask, like, thigh or shin?
Oh yeah.
Ankle.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
All right. That's.
Can I feel and move my toes?
Yes, you can feel and move your toes.
All right. So yeah, as I'm making a small splint out of parts of a tripod, and then like do enough bandages so it doesn't move any more than it has to, just to be on the safe side.
Yeah.
All the while, Patty is just speeding you through the village to get to the hospital, which is luckily not that far away.
Yeah,
David's got it.
Patty's a Midwestern American. Fuck ambulances and fuck the speed limit.
Yep.
I mean, they
David's
don't.
got
They don't cost anything here.
like he's holding on
Damn it.
to Jonah's
Does Patty
hand
know
and,
that?
and
Speak.
helping him, like trying to help calm him down. Like, I've got you. You're all right.
Jonas
sort of
is
out.
in shock, but in about 5 minutes or so, that is going to wear off and the hyperventilating begins.
Oh no.
He's like, just squeeze my hand, Jonah. It's all right. You're all right. Squeeze my hand. We've got you.
It's okay. We got out. We got out.
David is storing a wrath within him right now that will come out later on, most likely in a conversation between both Patty and Raymond. He is keeping it together right now for Jonah.
And all of you speed towards the hospital. Luckily, the reception there is very swift. There's not an awful lot of traffic to that hospital. It is kind of a small, small town clinic. Jonah is taken in very quickly and seen to very quickly as well. Luckily, it's a clean break. He just needs to have his foot in a cast for a couple of weeks, and it should heal without incident.
Baby
All
boy,
right.
baby.
In the meantime, I'll probably be walking with crutches or something.
Yeah, you lent a pair of crutches from the hospital.
Mitch. That means
Yeah.
for the rest of the campaign you'll be in crutches.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah.
He's the local Tiny Tim now.
Oh no.
Raymond will.
That also means I'm never unarmed.
Raymond will.
Yeah.
Raymond will just flat out buy him a pair of crutches. Like just so you don't have to bring him back.
The clinic looks at you weirdly when you try to buy their crutches.
Why? Do they not have like a, not a pharmacy, but like, you know, or is it too small to have like a shop attached to it?
But they don't sell their distributable aids.
That's fair. No, I thought there would be like, surely they have a pharmacy attached, and most of the time, hospitals also have like other stuff attached to it that give you like 8 items.
Well, yeah, you get to lend them.
It's a small town clinic.
Fair enough. We'll order some.
David stays with Jonah as much as possible. Right there holding the kid's hand.
Jonah is really glad for the support.
Mm-hmm.
Let's pick up some extra painkillers.
He's got the good stuff.
Painkillers for everyone.
Patty remains on hand to explain shit to doctors, or if someone is like, "Oh, hey, there's a bunch of adults who showed up with a teenager they're not related with. I'm gonna call the cops." Patty will remain on hand to talk to the cops.
What do you tell us what you tell them, just in case we need to have the same story?
Just so we have our yeah.
Yeah, that's probably good.
Because otherwise Raymond will just say, "Oh yeah, you jumped out the window."
You know what? Actually, on the way to the hospital, Patty drills everybody
Let's get the
on
story
the
straight.
cover story.
Okay, what's the story?
Jonah is best story is lean as far into the truth as possible. Jonah is a fucking musician and a punk. He was getting way too energetic and fucking fell out of a window.
Okay,
Yeah, basically.
that's fair.
He wanted to party hard to hang on.
So I wouldn't,
Yeah, the
wait,
Clash and the
wouldn't
Cure.
wouldn't it make more sense? Like, he was at a concert and tried to dove off the stage. That's why we were all there. We're all fans of the same band.
People these are people who also live in the fucking village.
Yeah, they would know there wasn't like a con or any type of concert or something.
Oh, fair enough.
Yeah. And the fact that everyone slept at the inn last night is probably spreading around.
I don't know how far the
Yep.
hospital is away from the town.
It's nearby. That's why
You
we
know
got
what?
there
We're gonna
so
make
fast.
this even simpler. Jonah fell down the fucking stairs.
Perfect. Let's go with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jonah fell down the stairs. Oh, buddy.
Then you ran into a doorknob. It happens.
Oh, buddy.
Yeah, I fell and hit a doorknob. It's fine.
Yeah, I'm just so clumsy.
How you doing? How you doing, Jonah? How you feeling?
The chalk's starting to wear off, and yeah, it definitely feels broken right now.
Keep the leg elevated. It'll keep the swelling down.
Like they're at the hospital.
Never mind.
Yeah, you're at the hospital. Jonah has gotten attended to. He's also gotten some painkillers. It's
the good shit.
the good shit. He's probably on morphine right now.
How you doing,
Hell, fuck
son?
yeah.
How you doing, son? Hell fucking yeah!
At the very least, I can't really feel it anymore.
That's good. That's good. Oh, Jonah. It's alright.
The nurse comes over and rubs Jonah's shoulder. Oh, there you are, dearie. These things are never fun.
Want some more drugs?
You want a drug?
Just,
I give drug.
just let us hook you up on the morphine drip. Just-
Yeah, you're complimentary morphine.
David's gonna stay in there with Jonah until Jonah lets the fucking morphine take hold.
Yeah.
So the morphine claims his soul.
The morphine claims it, and he's out like a fucking light.
This morphine ain't.
Yeah, that'll probably happen soon.
This morphine
No,
ain't
no,
This
no.
shit.
morphine ain't shit.
5
The
minutes later.
morphine,
Later.
the morphine pills. They're not going to knock you out, but they
Aw.
will take away all of the pain.
I thought
Alright.
I thought we're getting with the good stuff.
Yeah,
You said
come
the
on.
good stuff. We feel lied to.
Well, that's the kind of readily available morphine that they have in hospitals for these kinds of injuries.
I'm gonna find
This
it
is the world where Bing has
terrible.
taken hold. Are you kidding me?
Seriously.
No, ask Jeeves, my bad.
Yeah.
I'm gonna find one of the junior nurses, like one of the attendants, and ask them for a forever wheat brownie. One of them will deal.
David has taken off his cardigan and has put it like over Jonah, kind of like an extra bit of blanket.
Aw. It's
Like
Jonah wants to
wipes-
achieve
wipes his hair back.
maximum coziness.
Maximum cozy.
Alright, do we stay in the room with him or do we go outside?
Patty's sticking around unless she needs to talk to cops. Sorry, Bobby's.
Dr. Celeste LeBlanc is also sticking around with Jonah.
Yeah. I mean,
I
Raymond
want to say
stays on there too.
I want to say Dr. Celeste takes care of Jonah because it seems like Father David has some choice words.
No, I'm gonna be okay, guys. Don't worry about it. I've hurt my foot before a few times.
You'll be just fine. No one's
Yeah,
arguing
that's-
that point.
Yeah.
Listen, we're gonna go. Raymond and Patty and I are gonna go out and we're gonna have a brief chat, and then we'll be back in.
Oh.
LeBlanc will keep a close eye on you.
Can I can't go too?
No, not right now. You gotta
can't
keep
walk,
up
buddy.
maximum cozy.
Right. I am so cozy.
We'll see if we can get one of the nurses to bring a nice ginger ale. How about that?
Oh man, I would kill for some good ginger ale right now.
Oh yeah.
We'll get
So-
you some.
Yeah. We'll be right back. And he squeezes Jonah's hand and gives his hair
Yeah.
like a little tussle back.
Yeah, I'll laugh a little bit and chuckle.
And David stands up. And there's like a crunch, like a soft crunch from the way this man is straightened up in a way you have not seen him straighten up before. And that's his full height. That is this man's full fucking height.
I
He
mean,
towers over everybody else.
His height is tall, by the way. That is what it is listed as.
Tall.
Tall.
His height is tall.
His height is
Yeah.
tall.
The fuck does that mean?
It means that no matter
that
who
he's taller
you
than
are,
you.
He's tall. Yep, he's taller than you.
I don't know what I rolled for height.
Right. Patty.
You can generally suss it out by comparing the size stat. SIZ.
Okay.
And he kind of like herds them towards the door
Okay.
and down the hall towards a quieter area that isn't buzzing with nurses. Once he gets there, looks at them. What happened?
I mean, Raymond said some spooky shit that got the thing there. We opened up the doors. Looked like a death gauntlet. So I ended up getting everybody out through a window. Like, what are you trying to go with here, man?
Sounds about right.
Raymond nearly killed everybody.
I thought we weren't supposed to say demon. And then you already said demon a bunch of
Raymond?
times, so...
Please, for the love of Jesus, Mary, Joseph, do not say those words right now. I don't care that we're not in the manor. Jonah has just broken his ankle. His bone is broken. He has endured real harm. He is the youngest of all of us. The door was opened, and it was a bunch of drawings from Esther.
Look, David, I know you want to be upset at me right now, but when I made that decision, I took into account that either we are playing with someone getting a broken ankle, which did happen, or someone being a corpse. Now, if you're expecting to admonish me for that, go ahead. I think I made the right decision.
Patty,
Yeah, David?
what were you trying to write on the whiteboard?
I was trying to write get bent.
Why?
Primal urge to tell the thing to go fuck itself because I was very afraid.
It's understandable. I think we were all afraid. That thing holding the marker I know you didn't see, was Crowley. Now, just a couple nights ago, Crowley kept me safe from that. I remember telling the group that he kept me safe. And
Or did
I
he?
don't... Does Raymond say anything?
Yeah, I said, or did he?
Raymond?
He moved the note.
I know you don't believe in much.
I believe in that fucking thing. But he moved the note down to your picture in what I think was clearly an effort to get us to talk about the thing. I think this was premeditated.
I think he was trying to warn. He doesn't want that which resides there to be there. Now, as much as I want to be blitzing hot angry, I know that what was done was split-second decisions and the best we could do. But from now on, Raymond, I'm not playing anymore. I'm not doing that anymore. You need to watch what you say. You can make fun of my faith all you want. I am strong in my faith. But when we tell you not to mention something, for God's sake. For God's sake. I'm sorry for getting sore at you both. It's a really tough time for everyone here right now. I even countered that multiple times. You have both seen the proof. And for now, I am going to take a deep breath. And if there's anything you need to say to me right now, you can go ahead.
You believe that Prowley is protecting you. Is that true?
Yes.
On whose word? Only his, right?
On my word.
You talked to him over a spirit board.
You don't know that.
Oh, didn't he tell us that?
Oh, wait,
Yeah.
that's a good question.
Don't think that's been mentioned.
No.
Oh, then I don't know that. That's it makes it even worse.
I
Okay,
know
so why do you?
through his actions.
What actions?
Remember the dark marks you saw on my back?
Yeah.
That is from Prowley holding me.
What when?
Down in the room where the board was.
The one you didn't let me go into?
Aye. The one
The-
I didn't let you go into.
The one we left to the town for.
Aye.
Right.
Because me back was stinging.
What about that action makes you think he is protecting you, though?
I talked to him.
And
Tried to get.
And you think he's trustworthy? On what account?
On the actions he took and has taken since we've been here.
Like what? Like touching your shoulder?
While I was there, he had attempted to answer a question, but before he could finish spelling the word we do not say, the planchette was flung from his hand. And he wouldn't let me leave. He held me tight. Begged me to stay. And then I heard the approach of it. And as he held me tight, I could feel this coldness. And I didn't like the feeling, but it was as if I couldn't be sensed anymore. So it moved on. He has been keeping Esther company. And I trust Esther. And I trust my own experiences with him. He has had every opportunity to hurt us. We have seen him more than any other specter. And it all seems to be for mischief. He likes to scare people. I have yet to find a reason in his actions today that would leave me untrusting of him in such dire moments.
I mean, Raymond is clearly not convinced by that. But he also won't argue against it. Maybe
honestly, at this...
maybe you're right. Maybe you're not.
He was there telling us to get out because danger was coming. Because you mentioned it.
Yet we only talked about it because he tampered with the board.
So far it seems there are some ways to get around it. In a way that doesn't bring us closer to death. We have managed days before.
When it approached the room you were in, what did you call it? What did Prowley call it? Because clearly it got attracted by something, if what you're saying is right.
The word that starts with D. You called it a word that starts...
With N.
Yes.
So...
Oh, Jonah.
So does that mean... Stare at the wall.
I know how to spell. I promise.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
sure.
yeah?
Yeah. Staring at the wall. I'll get you that wheat brownie, don't worry. Turns cubicle. If no matter what we call it, it gets attracted to us. Maybe it's not what we call it, but what we think about at the moment. Or just the general tone of the conversation. We can't do this again. We need to figure out how it gets attracted to us.
I think words like those two are words we should avoid.
All right.
The thing, seems to be some kind of neutral ground. Because we've called it those things before and not been faced with it.
Well, it didn't attack us. It may still be drawn to us, though. I don't think it just goes from nothing to aggression. There has to be a middle ground. It could stalk us, as far as we know.
And these are things we can mull about. But as soon as this conversation is over, I'm not going to talk about it for a good few days.
All right. Let's deal with the other ghosts first, then.
Jonah?
I think we should discuss this again, though. We need to have some kind of plan in case this shit happens again.
Absolutely. Raymond? When I ask you to do something, and it seems like everybody else is right scared that something might be going on, please don't treat it like you did.
You mean when I immediately started sprinting and jumped out the window?
When you took a moment to sigh about it before you went running towards the window.
Yes, sorry, I'm not optimistic about jumping out a window like that.
Nobody particularly is.
Yeah.
That was certainly a situation to be doing it. And his eye twitches. I could feel it thrum against my back. And in moments like those, every second counts. Anywhere from a sigh to throwing pillows down. I'm not saying that throwing pillows down was a bad idea, by the way, Patty. That was a very good plan, and it helped cushion the fall, so not all of us ended up with broken limbs.
Patty shrugs. Best we had at the time.
Oh! We will most certainly have to talk more about this at another time. We will not be doing it in the manor. Under any circumstances. Not unless we can help it.
Well, how far away from it will you want to be? Because we're pretty far away from it here.
Yeah, and like eighth and like a fifth of our group are currently whacked out on meds. Like at this point, we
Hell
should
yeah,
probably
yeah.
focus on. At this point, we should focus on licking our wounds or ankles in this case, and talk about it later.
We should lick our ankles.
No.
Again, I apologize for taking you two out and getting sore.
Look, you got angry about something, and instead of doing it at a bad time, you sorted it out while we had downtime. That's what matters.
Yep.
I'm very glad that you talked to us instead of letting us eat you up.
All right. I'm gonna go back and talk to a nurse about that ginger ale. I'm gonna spend time with Jonah. I'm gonna pray on it. Anything else?
Let's see if we can get us some snacks and bring it back up.
Good plan.
Maybe they have juice boxes.
Of course they have juice boxes. It's a
Jonah would
hospital.
also destroy a juice box.
He could crush a juice box right now, bro.
Fucking eviscerated juice box.
David, seeing that there's nothing else to be currently addressed, nods at the two, and stiffly still standing very, like, ramrod fucking tall, straight, goes back down the hall. We'll ask a nurse for some ginger ale very politely, and then go back in the room and hold you in his hand and be there for him while he's floating through the wall.
When Father David's away, and Patty is still there, Raymond will just stop her really quickly and go, "So, do we trust Prowley or not?"
I don't fucking trust Prowley, but Prowley doesn't like the demon. I think that's why he's helping us. I trust David to tell when someone actually helped him.
Fair enough. We'll see in a couple of days. Right now, you can't talk to him.
We'll see if Joan even wants to go back. I wouldn't if I was him, but that's his choice.
Well, if he doesn't want to go back to the mansion, I'll just rent him a room in the inn, in the pub.
Yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna see what kind of soda they have in England.
Yeah. I'm gonna fetch us all some food. I assume this hospital has a cafeteria.
I mean, I would of course joke that hospital food isn't or is too bland.
This is
But
England.
what the fuck is English hospital food?
Oh no!
It's like
God.
rich and heavily spiced and flavorful
That's
and multicultural.
It has negative flavor.
Clearly.
Like you eat it and you
Tastes
lose
like
your
you ad infinitum.
Yeah, you eat it and it takes part of you into it. And it's
You
gone.
eat it and it tastes like your own tongue.
Yeah, Raymond will just scour the cafeteria for honestly whatever they have because it's a hospital cafeteria and you don't get a choice.
Yeah.
Like,
It is
what
more-
what I can imagine is like unseasoned boiled potato.
Yeah, pretty much.
Hey,
Just
that
give
hey,
them
that-
raw potato.
I was gonna say raw potato is much healthier.
Anyway, it is more of a clinic than a hospital. It's a local clinic, so it's not so big that it actually has a cafeteria.
Ah, damn it.
It does have coffee though, free coffee.
Okay, that's
Nice.
what if I just break into the staff room and steal their lunch?
Does David have Angus's number?
No,
All
I
right.
don't think they've been exchanged.
Manifests his number through the power of Jeebus.
Yeah, right. I wanted to say he probably has a number of the pub.
He could look up the number of the pub.
Yeah, that's what Father David's doing.
Totally.
Nice.
We need a roll for that.
Library use, but you get it's an easy roll. You get an advantage.
Hooray! Jesus. Hooray! Glad for that
Pow!
advantage.
Jesus.
Oh, good. It's not one of those public pub numbers that wants to stay hidden.
Listen, he's in all kinds of states right now.
He's in all kinds of states right now. He
That's
calls
fair.
up the pub, and Angus picks up. This is the Hangman's Boots. You're talking to Angus, the owner. How can I help you?
Hey, Angus. It's Father McDougal.
Ah, Father David. What brings you to me phone in this wonderful day?
The day went a bit sour. I can explain a little bit later, but for now, I was wondering if perchance when next we and young Mr. Jonah can come back to the pub, if there's any way possible I could ask a special favor.
What would that be?
A very, very special meal for Jonah. Something to hit right home with a growing teenage boy.
Aye. I know exactly what you want. I'll have it ready for next time you come over. What would that be?
I'd have to ask one of the nurses first.
Probably later today.
Nurses?
Aye.
Oh, Jesus Christ, lad, what have you been doing?
Jonah wound up getting hurt today.
Aye. I'll have that meal ready. I take it you'll be coming here later today then.
I'll check in with the nurses and see if they'll let Jonah leave later today. Do you mind if we exchange numbers for that, by the way?
Not at all. My number is insert number here. Mine don't send text messages, so I don't know how to read them.
All right, I'll make sure
Okay,
to give
he's
you calls
illiterate.
from
Got
now on.
it.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Angus. I appreciate it.
There's no problem, Father David. I'll be seeing you around. Give me best to Jonah.
Will do. Click.
Click.
He'll ask a nurse if they'll let Jonah go.
The fracture is so clean, and the cleanup of it so easy that he is indeed let go only a few hours later.
David will call Angus and let him know that they're coming back that night.
And Angus promises David that there is a good meal ready for Jonah at that point. Now I really do need to go to the bathroom though.
Babe room.
Oh,
Get wrecked.
Coward. This is why you have the bucket.
I think Raymond will be.
That bucket.
Do not torment John with
That's
the
what.
bucket.
That's what the litter box is there for.
yeah, seriously.
Hey,
John's not going to use the bucket.
the bucket is
John's
for
gonna use
the
bucket.
bucket is for emergencies. Damn it.
The bucket is in the bathroom. He had to go there anyways.
I think.
No.
I think Raymond will like go on Amazon and overnight ship like all kinds of stuff for Jonah.
What do teenage boys like?
No,
of the
like
lower
okay,
class
let's see.
variety?
No, like let's see. I meant more like helpful things, but yeah, sure. Also teenager things, I suppose. Let's see. Crutches, high quality.
Yes.
Like with like flames on him because that's cool, I guess, right?
I mean, hell yeah, sure,
Yeah.
let's go.
Crutches with a flame motive.
Crutches with flames, and he can put
Yeah, with
stickers
flame
all over
decals.
him of his favorite bands.
Yeah, a few band stickers and can you get morphine on Amazon? Probably not.
Not the
Fucking
reliable kind.
You can, don't that's he gets that from the deep web. Nah. I don't think the deep web delivers to this little hammock town. Yeah, no, he will just order like one of those little pillows that are shaped like a donut to sit on. Or to rest a foot on. What else could
Yeah.
there be? Extra thick socks, maybe, to go over the bandages.
Extra large sock
Oh yeah, extra large
to
sock.
go.
Yeah, yeah.
Like cast socks.
A single extra large sock,
No.
and a
Just
single
one.
normal size sock that goes with it.
Yeah, perfect.
Yeah. Both delivered in a gigantic box with lots of fill material. I mean, I had a goddamn charging cable delivered in a box that was about 20 times the size of the cable, so
Yeah.
hey, free box.
Like teens like boxes, right?
Yeah,
And spray paint.
yeah, they can like
Yeah, they're like cat. No, wait, that's cats.
no, teens too. They go into the box and they feel safe there. They call it box pilled nowadays, I think. Box or box maxing. I don't fucking know anymore.
Yeah. Box-filled cardboard maxer over here.
Yeah, that's Jonah. Clearly.
Yeah, yeah.
This is why Angus doesn't like text messages, because they sound like that.
Everton.
Welcome back. Raymond is in the process of ordering a shit ton of stuff for the boy.
Nice.
Yeah, overnight
For our
shipping crutches,
broken-
a big sock for the bandage. The crutches will have a flame motive, lots of
Oh my-
stickers.
Yeah, yeah.
Shit like that.
Absolutely.
Oh, I just had a horrible idea.
Oh no.
What,
What is it?
what if I order from Amazon and like under the like shipping, the shipping information, just go into the house and yell "nightmare" really loud. We'll come and get the package.
Oh my god.
No.
Oh no.
No, that would
Can you roll?
that'd be so evil. I'm not gonna do that.
Please
would.
don't.
Yell nightmare and have somebody pick up the package.
Oh, no. Mr. Nightmare. That's our name.
Mr. Nightmare, it's for you.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Nightmare, Mr. Nightmare.
Mr. Nightmare. Anyone?
Yeah,
home?
just have like a speaker that plays it.
Yeah, just we come into the house later. Oh, looks like my order of blood arrived. It's not packaged though.
Yeah.
And they just left it here on the front porch.
Right? How inconsiderate. To be fair, I would expect that from an Amazon delivery. Just a pool of splattered blood.
Honestly, yeah.
Anyway, so,
Anyway, indeed.
yeah, it's close to midnight.
It is close to midnight.
Yeah,
I wanna
and you
say
sound
we-
quite eepy.
Yeah. Closing remarks. Jonah is released from the clinic a few hours later, and you drive on back to the pub.
The pub.
The pub, where Angus indeed has everything that the growing boy needs just ready. There is
Isn't strong in calcium.
something strong in calcium indeed.
Raw potatoes.
It is, and also just really fucking delicious. It is pork roast with potatoes and broccoli on the side, and a gravy so thick you could use it to write your own name.
Hoo-hoo.
Oh my.
Mm-hmm.
So like 3 C's. Got it.
Exactly. It is delicious. You do not know how Angus does this, but it is the most delicious pork roast you've ever had in your life, Jonah.
Nothing builds up an appetite quite like breaking your ankle.
Exactly. Angus is very good-natured about all of it. It tells you how his own son broke so and so many bones so and so many years ago and how he keeps going. Something wanting to be a stunt driver.
Ah, but being a stunt driver would be fun. Maybe I should learn how to do that.
Hey, that's what he said.
Do you ever become a stunt driver?
Who?
Well, let's just say the hospital has an awful lot of visits from him.
Ah, so he's bad at
They
it.
named a wing after him.
All of you are treated to this absolutely magnificent feast. Free of charge, and if it wasn't free of charge, I imagine either Father David or Raymond would be paying. Probably
David is paying.
Raymond, all things considered. I have a feeling he'd be eager to jump in and pay for anything Jonah needs.
Oh yeah.
Other than David in the car mentioning that there's a surprise waiting for him at the inn, David does not tell them that he had asked Angus to make a very nice dinner. So he is one to slip Angus some monies and tell him very nicely and very quietly that there's no way he's getting out of this one.
And Angus tells him, I'm not trying to get out of this one, pork roast isn't cheap. With a small wink.
Yeah, Raymond
And
leaves. Raymond
this
lea-
apple cobbler, by the way.
Oh, that's a godsend.
I think Raymond leaves like, how many are we? 5 people, like 250 pounds. That should be enough.
And that,
250 pounds.
I mean, yeah, Raymond's like a big dude, so
yeah.
I don't
Plus
think...
whatever David gave him, which is probably a decent amount as well.
Look,
Oh
Raymond.
my God, Mitch.
Raymond is
I
like,
just got it.
it's 1 banana. What can it cost? $20.
Good God.
Anyway, so you all fill up on pork roast and apple cobbler. It is absolutely delicious. And it helps bring a little bit of that calmness back to you that you remember feeling in the village before. The same calmness that disappeared in the mansion and was replaced with sharpness. Afterwards, you all head off to your rooms for a hopefully restful night's sleep. Jonah sleeps like a fucking rock. He's on meds.
best sleep of his life.
Mm-hmm.
Last night he slept great. Tonight he's sleeping really great.
Yeah.
Oh, buddy.
And Raymond, Patty, and Father David, do tell me, do you manage to sleep easily, or are you kept awake by the events of the day?
David's kept awake.
Raymond too.
Patty's gonna try and sleep at least.
Patty tries to sleep, and eventually she does manage to drift off into an uneasy sleep full of strange dreams of eyes again.
Raymond actually...
What?
Raymond, in a probably unwise idea, will look up demon appearances that match the same description as the thing in the mansion.
Yeah, probably a bad idea, but
Ooh. Well, in that case, roll library use.
Bonks from baby. Vocabulary.
Oh, come on, really? An
Scratching
80...
his butt and he
Well,
just
I
screams.
didn't find shit, apparently. Oy.
No, unfortunately, Raymond doesn't really find anything. It's a little too late, and his Google foo isn't that strong when
Yeah.
it's this late and he's this traumatized,
Yeah.
honestly.
Well, he will then, after like an hour of looking up and finding nothing, give up and just look on MyTube for the Baby Shark video. There you go. Then he listens to that
the
until
real
he sleeps.
demon.
Yeah. And
The real
Then he
demon.
listens to that until he falls asleep.
He listens to that until he falls asleep. Right before he falls asleep, he hears a very small sound that doesn't really... a small sound that doesn't seem to jostle him. It's a sound that's familiar to him and one that he's not really willing to deal with right now. It's the notification sound.
From which app?
From Reddit.
Grinder.
No.
Hang on a second. I'm just going to be real sure on what exactly the banner says for that notification.
Okay.
Takes just a moment. There we go.
All white rich people are now taxed 99.9% of their income.
No, it just says
Fucking
CT_Haunter85 sent you a PM.
Oh, this guy again.
Remember him.
Raymond looks at the notification on the main screen, but is honestly too tired to deal with it right now.
Mm-hmm.
But first thing in the morning, for now, left on unread.
Left on unread. Which is all very, very understandable. You finally drift off into sleep.
Having a nightmare about notifications haunting me.
Haunting notifications. And that is it for today.
Oh boy.
Give it up all night praying to Jeeves.
Yeah.
Jeeves.
Help me, Jeebus.
The power of Jeebus.
Yeah, we're gonna need some fucking
Oh,
Jesus.
of course, that's the Catholic alternative to Ask Jeeves is Ask Jeebus.
Yes, obviously.
That's the same. There's only safe for work stuff on there. Only Christian,
Only safe for work.
only church approved. Okay, say goodbye, everybody.
Goodbye.
Bye, everybody.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.